sound?
I'm okay. Yeah, thank you for checking, buddy.
That was odd. Oh, right, I gotta... Okay.
I have your cheek.
So...
I have your cheek.
Oh!
Oh, she's wet. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Can
hold on.
I
Sorry,
assist
I just
you?
realized
Well,
that...
they were
Would you
crashing,
help?
and I thought...
Yep, we... Not...
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, you just want to play? Yeah, that sounds about right. I wonder if I can hit myself in the head with this again. Oh, sorry.
Most
No,
characters-
you're good. I'll make... there's plenty of both of these.
Oh, okay, so this is something interesting for you guys. On most characters speak in their native language or in an for a more immersive experience. Most characters speak... Okay.
I'm cool with immersion.
Hey, look, we're live now.
Damn it. Low TV speakers.
Haha.
Thank you.
Haha. 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 Haha.
Okay. Sorry, we're gonna do this again, since...
There were more settings.
Well, no, it wasn't that there were more settings, but...
Cat on a hot tin grill.
Yep.
This is the weirdest
Cat
Pokemon
on a hot
I've
tin
ever
grill.
seen. I'm just hitting new game again.
Did you forget to change it to Pokemon? Or from Pokemon?
No.
Jake, are you a mess?
Jake, are you a mess? No, it does say Shadows of the Tomb Raider for me.
It does, yes. We're good.
Aaron, you can't do that! I'm drinking coffee. You gotta wait.
It's usually this is Pokemon Day. Well, it's not. Well, it hasn't always been Pokemon Day.
It was.
It's just...
Dark Souls Day once upon a time.
Oh, it was.
Breath of the
hated
Wild Day. Bloodborne Day. Hades Day.
What?
We'll get back to some of those.
Not Hades, though. I'm gonna do that on my own.
Robert.
I can have, and likely will again. Yes.
Alright. Starting this cutscene over. See, for our friend Mike Sherlock.
Yeah, I wonder?
A moment of peace for Mike. Thank you, Wonder. Even you were good at a moment of peace.
Who's
Without me being a jackass. Again.
What was that?
That's a big tablet, Mom. Also, this is Jake's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's mom is here.
For those that have never met my mother.
If you have any embarrassing questions that you want to know about Jake, now is the time.
There we go. Ooh,
But after the cutscenes, because Tomb Raider is her favorite franchise.
I actually love how they, how their subtitles are by default. Those are actually very nice already.
Yeah? Look at what you did.
Then you're gonna die, I guess, Jonah. Oh, shit. Bye, Jonah.
Bye, Croft. Now you want to buckle in?
She wasn't buckled in before?
No, she was trying to level up the plane, remember?
Oh, yes.
Literally, she was just talking about jumping. And then she's like, oh, well, buckle in.
I know there are no parachutes. I sold them because I
2
needed the
days
cash.
earlier.
2 days earlier. Jonah's alive again.
What are you looking for?
My laptop.
So what is it about the... Oh, right, cutscene stuff.
Yes. When is that? Tell you what.
It's not a modern Tomb Raider game if Laura isn't covered in blood and dirt within the first 5 minutes of the game.
Sounds about right. Hello, everyone. This is my butt.
Also, we can barely hear the game.
Hold on, sorry. Yep, I know. Awkward.
Did you pause it?
Yeah.
What?
Listen. I didn't mean it like that. Do you like the Do you like the local shop?
Yes, actually, it was my first time going to the shop.
Ooh.
These I brought from home. Yes, I've never been in before.
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Okay.
It is cool.
In theory, this should work now.
I don't want to attract attention.
I'm on my way.
I won't be long.
Hope you guys can hear the game now.
It's time. We're going.
Oh, joy. Okay, already I'm not... Come on, you guys.
Time for action.
How are you underground?
Buddy.
Shit. Maybe through there.
Now I'm in control somehow. Just pressing her. Hey! No
You're
barking.
acting like a brat. I know. You're used to getting that way, but not this time.
There's a difference in the graphics from Tomb Raider 1 to this. I mean,
From triangle boots to
Do you
this.
miss anything about the older ones? Like when you see this? Like,
the second Tomb Raider was like my favorite. And I think that's the one that had the Tower of Thor that she would fall from and scream so long that it would like make me queasy in my stomach. It was so long. I liked that game.
So like for the more modern ones that you've seen, are there things that like you've missed? Like, or has it been like a general improvement for the franchise?
I think it's an improvement. Yes, even like they were saying they'd use lots of people to make it not, just what it used to be. But it was unique when it came out. There was no video game that had a woman character.
Oh, so this was like the first one.
And the first time Greg was playing it, Brad walks in the room and he says to Greg, "Are you a chick?" Because he was playing the game. And Greg goes, "Yeah."
Okay, I didn't know that.
And I don't remember which, is it the second one that she had
Severity says it's
Jonah,
hard to
I'm
hear, Mom.
out. Be careful, the way into the site
Okay.
is full of
Game
traps.
might be a bit loud now.
Trinity's not done with it yet.
They're protecting something.
6 weeks.
You gotta be as loud as us.
Alright, I'll be louder.
This is your son. You can do it.
Hello!
I actually did not get a face full of Jake ass crack for a change.
Hold on.
His pants stayed up, guys.
It's so early yet.
The night
You'll have
is too
plenty of
young.
chances.
Oh, I see it a lot.
We're gonna do
I
something.
realized what's probably
Oh,
going to happen.
I apologize, everyone, for
Is
getting my
that-
voice close.
There's a very high probability that, like, if things end up that Jake and I are the last two, you know that we're just going to move into the same place and just hate each other.
Yeah.
Micah, goddammit!
I'd be like, you motherfucker, you're still alive, huh?
Okay.
But no, I think the game has improved.
Okay. And, like, the...
But I talked to some people in
Graphics,
town.
everything.
They're
The
excited.
storylines, yes.
Okay.
VIP
And
coming
then
through
I just want to know, like, your first flush too, like, from being the person that's playing it. Do you like the more modern games more, or do you like the older ones?
When he was little, it was his dad playing it. It wasn't necessarily Jake playing it.
Okay.
So, but I do have comments regarding what Micah was mentioning. So, there are elements about the old game that I actually enjoy more, because these games do a lot of railroading.
Okay.
And Mom, I'm not expecting you
I won't
to
know.
come up with these analyses because, you know, you don't design
on the
games
tracks.
for a living.
Right.
But, like, yeah, this, never in one of the old games.
Okay.
And they use some modern AAA stuff that pisses me off.
Okay.
But overall, it is a faithful adaptation from the old games.
Okay.
It feels that way to me.
Thanks. I've seen maybe like 2 hours of gameplay in this total. I played a little bit of one of them once because I wanted to watch it, but it was way too hard for me. So, like, I just waited till my dad came back so that he could play it so that I could watch more.
Yeah.
So, like, that's my experience with Tomb Raider is I would watch my dad go in these caves and sometimes tigers would eat him.
Uh-huh.
And then when I picked it up, I was in a cave and the tiger kept eating me.
Yeah. Mostly, Jake's dad would play. Jake would be in the room. I would be crocheting and watching.
Okay.
Mostly.
Wait.
I did play it, but when no one was home, because I took a lot of time and investigated every nook and cranny, and it drove
that's how I play
everybody.
too.
Everybody hated that, so
Uh-huh.
and they made fun of me. So I'm like, I'm not playing around you guys. And it would take me longer to get through stuff because I wanted to get everything. You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
yeah. One of my exes watched me play Metroid Prime and get into places that I shouldn't have been able to get into and struggle with certain mechanics, but then, like, I'm very good at bomb jumping.
There were a couple times that I played and got stuck in places that you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
And we had one game that something happened with Laura and her right arm was stuck up like this. She would shoot fine, and then her arm would go, like if she was walking, one arm would be up like this.
Was it just permanently like that?
Permanently for that particular game. And somewhere it's still on one of those saving memory cards. And you could tell immediately when you turned it on because the arm never went down. It was the funniest thing. Some glitch. We loved that. It's crazy.
Severity says that some of this game is really bad for railroading, but that this one does have some areas where you can still explore.
Yeah. I did play the previous two. So that's a lot of my judgment from these, so I will be happy if they
Some sort of riddle. Pink
strive
fish.
away from that, but so far it has been 100% railroad.
I think that's one of my biggest issues with the older games. Is that
It doesn't railroad you?
yeah, and so as a kid
Perhaps
back
intentionally.
then,
Yeah, then you
I
didn't even know
wouldn't
where
know
you
what
needed to
to
go.
do.
Destroy everything.
No, I think
Yeah.
the damage is older.
You had to figure everything out.
yeah, and I'm not that smart.
When you're 6.
Yeah.
Laura! We gotta get out.
Another one that I played a lot of that I got, I think, nowhere in was Gex, Special Agent Gecko. It was like Gecko, like the Geico Gecko, but 007.
Move! Move! Hurry! Come on!
Okay, also, Squeenix. Stop having Laura come out of caves like she's being birthed. Jesus Christ, this is the third game.
Maybe it's like a thing. Yeah, the old Metroid games were kind of like, hope you can find this one bombable wall that looks like all the others.
Right, exactly.
So, no joke, it took me so long to play Pokemon Blue because for the longest time I could not figure out how to get out of Cerulean down. I would just go in a circle. And I couldn't figure out how to get to the next place.
The only part in Pokemon Blue that stuck me up was the dark cave, and I made my friend's cousin get me through it. Yeah.
There were times if I played it, I would pause and make somebody else get me through a section, yes.
Oh man, I've seen neighborhoods like this in Cozumel. Oh man.
Are you there again?
Oh man, I loved Cozumel.
There he is.
Anything new on Dr. Dominguez?
Not much. He's leading a few Trinity digs in the area.
My father mentioned him in his journal. More
Sorry,
than
that,
once.
like,
He's
totally-
an expert on
It doesn't really seem like a
colonial
place you'd
ruins.
find flowers on the table, like there were just flowers on the table.
Yeah, right? Well, if they're in a tourist section of Cozumel, which is where some of like the fountain squares are, that's a very touristy area during the day.
To find the hidden city,
And then
go
all of the
south along
boats
the shore
go,
until you find the pink
and
fish.
then
I
it's
found something for that. It's pink dolphins, found only in the Amazon.
It goes on. Then chase the heart of the serpent to the silver-crowned mountain. Look at this. It's the constellation Hydra, the serpent. This star is the heart. It's set in the southwest.
So southwest from the Amazon
So
River.
Gabrielle and I are going to be Laura
Brazil.
Croft for Comic-Con one more time.
yeah.
That's why I haven't cut my hair, so I
This
can grow it out.
Date from the ruins.
So-
If you look closely,
I don't really
east
like
edge,
it when it
this
gets really
number
long, but like,
looks
I have to.
like a Maya 13, but what if
Well, my
it's
hair's still
really
brown.
an 8? Precession.
Are you dying?
Precession.
No, I'll leave it like this.
Oh.
No, I haven't
Tilt,
dyed my
so
hair
over
yet.
time,
Okay.
stars appear in a different place on the
But it'll
horizon.
turn gray at
Important
some
if you're
point, then I
navigating
won't
by the
make
night
such a
sky.
good Laura Croft anymore.
In the Maya calendar,
That
there's a
sounds
2,000
incorrect.
year difference. Back
Silver
then, the heart
Fox
of the serpent
Laura?
set directly to the
Oh,
west.
I didn't think of it like
So
that.
that's why it's
See?
improved, not Brazil.
Still doing adventures.
Exactly. We need to
Fuck.
look for the
When we were at
silver-crowned
Comic-Con,
mountain
Gabrielle and
in
I had the
Peru.
same outfit on.
There's more. Something
And
about,
people would say, "Hey, didn't I see another one of you around here?" I said, "Yeah, that's the younger version of me."
My first day of college, I go into Hubbard Hall. It's one of the 12-story dorms at MSU. So thousands of people, right? I go into pre-reg, I've got my fish, and
Of course.
yeah, and so like I don't have my cell phone because cell phones in 2009, right?
Yeah.
And my mom went in to see what was taking me so long at pre-reg because she didn't like fathom how long the line was to get my key card to be able to go into the dorm.
You guys,
Oh,
Laura put on a skull.
I love that.
Trinity,
And
these people are armed.
about 20
Where are they
minutes
running
after I got in line, my
reinforcements?
mom came in,
I'll stay
and
out
one
of
of the
their way.
RAs looked at
I
her
want
and
to avoid
said,
what happened to
"Oh,
the
are
last
you looking for
Salvador
your
guy."
kid?" And she goes, "Yeah, and the one with the
They must
fish?"
know we were at the other side.
Yeah, they look just like you. They went that way.
Where did Dominguez
funny.
go?
He can't be far.
Mel, hi
Must be in the
Mel.
courtyard
How are you,
somewhere.
honey?
Yeah,
Let's look around.
Spooky.
someone
Dia
must
de
know
los
something.
Muertos. It's not spooky.
Hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Of the year.
Oh, hey, look. I apparently speak
Hi,
to
doing
this
great.
person.
How are you? We're doing
Let's
good.
keep
We're
looking.
telling stories about
¿Puedes
Jake and
creerlo?
Jake's mom
A este
today
lo atraparon
because Mom is
bebiéndose las
here.
ofrendas.
Oh dear. I'm sure I was just as mischievous as a child.
No hay que castigarlo. El tequila se encargará de eso. Tomó bastante.
Oh, you know what? We may need to turn the
Any sign of
immersion
him?
No. Let's keep looking.
Huh?
off. Because some of the subtitles are being covered by the camera.
We moved the camera. You just gave me like a really great ear experience and then
Alright.
told me that it needed to go away.
Alright, give me a second.
So then once Jake was playing games on his own and not just watching his dad,
Uh-huh.
I would sit and crochet, which is what I usually did while they were playing games. So I could still watch
Uh-huh.
and give suggestions.
Uh-huh.
Look here, what's over there?
Backseat gaming is what she was saying.
I was always backseat games. Jake didn't seem to mind, or at least he didn't say that he did.
In the newer games, it was a little bit more taxing because you had not gotten accustomed to
Right.
modern graphics, where she would see what is obviously a flaw in the world's geometry, and she'd be like, "Investigate that." I'm like, "Mom, that's a graphical glitch."
Mom, there's nothing there. Look at it.
Okay, okay.
Maybe I could light one for my mother.
Not enough
I'm not
marigold
really used to
petals.
crowds.
You'd rather storm guards or the deathless?
No, this is fine. Jonah, he's at the gate.
Do I sneak up behind him and stab him?
Sure. Seems like it would save you a
can.
helicopter crash.
Good. Be sure I'm not following.
I think I can find another way over the wall.
I'll take care of these guys.
Thanks, Jonah.
Hey,
You're a
fellas,
babe.
how you doing?
Good. You can't come through this way.
I heard there was some kind of a crazy fiesta, like chicks in skull makeup.
In the early games when she was swimming,
It's
you
not.
didn't see characters swimming in video games, so that was
Uh-huh.
freaky to. And the one had sharks in it. When she was in the water,
Yeah.
so some of the atmosphere was pretty good considering how old they
You know
were.
what? I can see you guys.
See, for me, the big water scare came in the form of one of the older Resident Evil games. Because there was a bridge that you could go over, but once in a while, if you went over that bridge, a
Jonah, I'm in.
giant
Good. Those guards weren't at the gate.
shark or alligator, I can't even remember, would come up and just eat you.
Ugh.
And that got me quite a lot as a
Excuse
kid,
me.
and then I wasn't afraid of water in games again until Amnesia: The Dark Descent. They have a monster in it that's invisible in the water,
Oh, that's great.
and it follows you by sound.
Make contact with the
So the only way you can track it when it's coming at you is by the splashes
No one
coming
questions
toward
the
you.
leadership of the organization.
We've come too far to stop now.
Yes, sir. They're ready
And
for
it's
anything.
faster than you.
So right now I'm just stalking a guy.
You know, as some people do.
As one does.
Pardon.
That Bill.
Jonah, Dominguez is not just the leader
Gotta find all
of
the
the cell. I
collectibles.
think
Yeah, the
he's
old
the
metric
leader
games.
of Trinity.
Spooky High. Sounds like fun. Michael will do anything to make do more work. I mean, Missingno was also a graphical
Yeah, I
glitch and it
heard you.
became famous.
I'm not talking in.
We're in Pokemon mode still,
My fault.
apparently.
The best mode.
I did bring my Switch.
Yeah, making me. Oh yeah, Mom. Recently you rewatched Coco, didn't you?
I
Someone
watched
set
it
off the trap
yesterday.
at the first sight.
Yes, I love that.
Wait,
Me too.
What's wrong?
I want confirmation. No more.
Which I'd never done before.
I'll make
That's
sure
how
we get visual
we really
confirmation.
like to watch horror movies. Around these parts.
Jonah, they might have noticed me. I'll try the back alley.
I'll find another way around.
And all the colors in Coco. Yeah,
Maybe, Micah, maybe you can
Oh, do you have questions?
well, so yeah, in particular, it's why are they called candy?
Sugar skulls.
Sugar
Never
skulls.
be too
Because they're made out of sugar.
Okay, just making sure I was getting that right.
That's very much a question like when my mom would get into these arguments with her staff at work and then call me
Yeah, this is
and
the
go,
Red Roar.
what was the name of the red Power Ranger?
Dominguez wants confirmation.
Or
Croft
things
is
like
here.
that. Was Bulbasaur the
Look
first
photo.
Pokemon?
Female, Caucasian, early 20s.
Well.
So today was, why is it called China?
They'll find her.
I was like, because it's made in China. And she was like, see? So then sometimes I would get the staff and they're like, you're just making that up. And I'd be like, no, because originally porcelain was a very rare thing. Da 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 da. So it typically came from China, blah 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 blah. And they're like, I hate you guys.
I love that for you.
Sorry.
Cierra la puerta al salir.
Right.
But my mom is also just like a
Don't worry.
prankster to her
Go.
employees.
The readings at the site are unlike anything we've ever
The
seen.
texturing is so nice. The Finnish
To our
team.
next phase.
If this
Yeah.
is it, we'll be
looks
ready.
good.
I'm waiting for
Because
this
did you know
game.
that there's usually multiple teams that work on these fixtures, like these things, so you'll have the people, so you have the people that render the brick, then you have the people that render the brick
Jonah,
texture, and then you
entered
have the
dig
team that
site.
like would come
It's
over and
fenced
do
off
all of the
there's a
finished
guard
work.
at the gate.
The
We'll
lighting.
find another
Yeah.
way in.
I found a good spot.
And then then you have your lighting team and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, I think they have given me.
So what was the most outlandish thing Jake wanted to be when he was growing up?
Let me think about that for a minute. Like career-wise, he wanted to be
A velociraptor?
yes, he wanted. Well, he wanted to be a dinosaur. Yes, but he wanted to be a ocean. What was it?
Marine biologist.
Marine biologist. He wanted to be a marine biologist. So he had
I think we
lots
all
of
did.
books on it. Probably, I guess.
This man can't really float.
But Jake didn't like to swim. And we did say, Jake, you might want to practice up on the swimming if you actually want to be in the ocean. And he said, yeah, I'll get to that. I'll get to that part.
No.
Never did.
Never did.
No. I don't know if that's weird. And then from the time he was maybe 9 or 10, he wanted to do something with computers. So, I don't know. Career-wise, he's doing probably exactly the kind of thing he wants to do.
One of
There's
the
got to be more to
cutest
this romance.
things that I got here mentoring for kids, one of them was, their dream was that
Mayan
when they grew up they
pyramid
wanted to be a train
inside
so
some
that they
sort
could
of
leave tracks.
Cave.
I see. Jake did want to. He wanted to develop teleportation. On the way to school took a long time to get there, and he would say, "I just got to get this teleportation thing down because this is ridiculous. This is a waste of time."
That sounds like him.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so on.
Like, yeah,
brand.
you work on that, Jake.
Really gotta get this done.
Or there was the year for Halloween that in, I think mid-September, he told me he wanted to be Alien from the movie Aliens,
Okay,
but he didn't want a little costume. He wanted
to be the alien.
He wanted to build an entire alien, and I was trying to explain to him that really wasn't going to happen on our budget and the time frame and the skill set that we had at the time, and he didn't accept that easily.
I can't imagine.
Well, all you have to do is, right?
Okay, yes, I can take a break, buddy.
More, Mr. Lead Archaeologist. Your employment has been terminated.
Please, no. I have money. I can pay you.
God, you have really wrecked this thing. Go do it for me, would you?
You work for Trinity. What did they find?
Well, they've been searching for a temple entrance for many years. Today they found it.
Could be a parent if I wanted
I
to
have to
be.
go warn my sister.
I said I could be a parent if I wanted to be. But I said, go get that for me, would you?
That's the easy part.
Jonah, Trinity just tried to kill a local archaeologist.
There's
I have to find what they're looking for.
All right.
I am very excited to see what craziness happens in this household when these two have children.
Oh boy.
Have you given the curse to any of your children where you say, well, when you have kids, I hope they're twice as bad as you?
Nope, I never did that. Nope,
I never received the curse either.
that's good. Brad got the curse from his mom.
Yeah.
Yep, and it
I
happened.
better check
Yep.
those
Then we gotta
ruins.
play rock.
What's that?
Then he has to play rock.
Play rock? Oh,
Or is Jake the good one?
they were.
Yeah, who was better? Jake
Yeah,
or
which
Gabrielle?
child is your favorite while we're on the internet publicly?
Okay, but I've been asked this question before, and I can easily say I don't have a favorite. They're quirky in their own ways, and I like the quirky parts.
My
so-
mom would always be like, "You're my favorite
this figure.
daughter."
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
Goddess of
Thanks, Mom.
Severity says, to be fair, I also wanted to figure out teleportation. It would have made life so much easier. I will never have kids. I made very sure of that.
See, okay, the teleportation. Somebody should be working on it.
This is it.
Jake thought it'd be easy. He was, I'll take care of it.
Entrance must be down there.
All you gotta do is.
So every once in a while, if we're on a long trip, Grad will say something like, if only Jake and Doc got that teleportation thing down.
And those swim pants and pajama sheets.
Pajama sheets?
Oh boy.
I want to talk about it.
Well, the pajama sheets were not something Jake... Was it? No, that was just something you guys were discussing.
That's just a me and Brad thing.
Yeah, pajama sheets were because of... It would be just so much easier to have...
That way you wouldn't have to make your bed, but you'd be just as comfortable as if you had a made bed, because you are in pajama sheets.
This is Commander Roar.
But that stemmed out of the swim pant thing. And now that we brought it up, regardless, Jake isn't... See, Jake's not quite happy about that, but here's the
He knew this was happening.
The swim pants. Jake doesn't like to swim. And Jake doesn't like to wear shorts.
Well, for the longest
for
time.
the longest time. He's better now.
Yeah.
Now
He's
he
better.
could like live in shorts and be happy.
Okay, which is it was a big day when that happened.
Yeah,
but anyway, so Jake didn't like the way all boys like him had skinny, pale legs, and somebody teased him at some point and said something about his skinny legs. And after that, he wouldn't wear shorts.
He does have little chicken legs, though.
See, and this is exactly where this comes from. So he wore jeans all year round. July, August, black jeans.
Yep.
Hooded sweatshirt. And he would be
I don't
so
know what the
out of
problem
place
is.
in Charlevoix.
Well, then you got warm.
Yeah, then he would get but he wouldn't want to admit that he's warm, even though he'd be like melting. Because then everybody would say, "Go put some shorts on." I'm not wearing shorts. So they were hoping to get him in the water by developing swim pants.
Yep.
So basically, just swim trunks that are really long all the way to your ankles, so that somebody could still get in the water and not show their legs.
Yep.
They make those.
Swim pants.
They're dive pants.
The thin and loose ones, though.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Like chinos?
Like the Jinko jean.
guys swim trunks that are kind of loose, right? But long.
all the way down.
But
Yeah.
then the problem when you get that length going on is that then it takes on water
Yeah.
and then makes it hard for...
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's why it's shorts usually.
Yeah.
But
Unless you do
Jake,
dive pants.
Jake wouldn't be going in the water deeper than his waist anyway, so
Yeah.
it'd make a difference.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they make
that's
those.
where the swim pant thing
Yeah.
came from. And so they were teasing they were going to develop swim pants for
For
him.
like 3 summers in a row.
Yeah.
We were like, Jake, gotta get on these swim pants.
I don't know why they're like, oh, Jake, you should develop them because
Oh no,
I have no
we were gonna
interest.
develop them.
Yes.
We were developing them
But all you
for
gotta do is...
And then, okay, so for the pajama sheets, we were going to market them to prisons.
Yes, prisons.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the sheets in prison supposedly are pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Right.
So we were going to market them to that, and then I think from there we were going to go to like old folks' homes,
Okay.
Yeah, they had a
because
plan.
then you wouldn't have to make your bed.
Uh-huh.
I wanted nothing to do with pajama sheets. I like regular
yeah,
sheets on my bed.
yeah, no,
I'm
it's
very
just-
particular.
It's
I
just me
also-
and Brad.
I'm not sleeping in pajama sheets.
No, I don't
I
like
would be
wearing
like-
much for pajamas in the first place.
Neither do I. I'd be like, they'd be twisted around my legs. I wouldn't be able to sleep. It would be a disaster.
Meg's
so.
little brother,
The carvings on this Maya monolith
even to this
are far too
day as an
deteriorated
adult,
to
he
read.
wraps the blanket around his head in his sleep like he's gonna fucking die.
Does he do it on purpose?
No, in his sleep, he'll just twine the blanket around his throat
Interesting.
and snore.
What?
He doesn't snore because he's too cute to snore, so we call it his nightly throat singing.
Hey, buddy.
Isn't that why we put him and Erica in the same room?
That is why we put him and Erica in the same room, yeah.
You chose the cabin with Katie, who decided to melt your chocolate in the night.
Uncle swore that he didn't snore on top of
Did you really? Oh.
it. He was like, I don't really snore.
Oh.
I didn't hear shit.
Well, that's because
Well,
you.
Katie, you sleep like the dead.
I
so
do
that,
sleep
so
like the dead.
that doesn't count.
But then you get out of the water and it all sucks to your legs. That is true. Then everybody will really know how skinny your legs are.
Oh.
Yes. But you wouldn't see how pale they were. So you I guess it's a little bit of an improvement.
I mean, I've seen the rest of him. Like,
Yeah.
there's no shock.
I'm not as self-conscious anymore because there's no reason to be.
Thanks the Lord.
But the day that we our turning point, that was a beautiful day.
That was such a good day. Oh.
Jake turned the corner that day.
What is this?
It was a close call that it wasn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was it August you guys were visiting us? July or August. It was really hot. So we went down to the lake
Uh-huh.
and we're sitting on the beach. There's no shade whatsoever. I'm sitting on the beach reading. I don't normally go in the water at that particular spot because there's algae and things, so I don't bother with it. So Brad and Katie get in the water, and they're like, oh, cooling off because everybody was miserable hot. And Jake and I are sitting up on the beach, only I'm in like shorts and as cool as I can be for summer. Jake is in his
jeans.
black jeans and black t-shirt and all that stuff, and he was warm. And he said to me, I'm really warm. And Brad had a pair of swim trunks back at the house. It would have been a little big on Jake, obviously, but they were still there. And, or was it you had a pair of shorts too. But you hadn't worn them, whatever. So he said, I kind of want to put on shorts. And I was like, really? And he said, yes. He says, but I'm not doing it. And I said, why? He goes, because they've been bugging me and making fun of me about it. And as soon as I come back, they're going to make a huge deal out of the fact that I'm in shorts. He goes, I'm not doing it. I said, well, Jake, and I'm trying to say this all calm and
You're like,
use
put on the shorts.
psychology on it.
Put on the shorts.
Right, but I can't say that. I went, well, Jake, they might surprise you. Give them a chance.
They
If
didn't
they
surprise
don't,
him, did they?
no, this gets better. So he's like, I don't know. I'm like, give them a chance. If they don't, they go back to jeans and screw 'em and never wear shorts again the rest of your life. So he sits there for a minute, doesn't say anything, and the sun's beating down on us. And he gets up, and he takes off in Katie's car. And as soon as the car was out of sight, I leapt up on the beach. And I said, Brad, Katie, listen, pay attention. We only have a few minutes. Okay, so Jake is going to get shorts on, but he's all mad. He doesn't want to do it because he thinks you guys are going to make a big deal out of it. So when he gets back, don't make any big deal. Pretend like you don't notice. Not at all. So, you see, he doesn't even know this part because I never told him what this happened after he left. So I sit back down like, okay, we can do this. Well, maybe, could today be the day he gets past the short thing? He shows up, he gets out of the car, nobody makes any move, they keep talking, and then Jake says something, and they talk to him like they don't notice, he just went home and changed clothes. And Jake got him a one, and he had shorts on, so,
Wow.
I know, but it took some strategy, not me going, yes, go home and get shorts on, what's wrong with you? No, couldn't do that, you gotta use some psychology.
Jake leaves and then Mom threatens them with their lives.
Yeah,
Not to say a damn thing.
pretty much.
It worked, though.
It sure did.
It worked.
It sure did. Don't you dare say anything!
Don't say one word.
Because what would have your reaction been had Mom not said?
Ooh, Jake's in short!
Yep.
Buddy.
That's what he didn't want, so.
Baby boy. Yes. What's up, buddy? Yeah.
So, no need for swim pants anymore.
No.
The swim pants are dead now.
Oh!
Oh,
What just happened?
she has her swim pants on.
That was an eel. A big eel.
Do you need to
When
change
an eel
your
bites
swim
your
pants?
eye and you scream and you cry, that's amore.
They should have had her soiler pants. That'd have been great.
She didn't. Oh, there it is.
Lara doesn't do such things.
Laura would never.
That's why they should do it.
The eel
Oh,
is
right.
just what does it.
Trapped air. I can go in here and.
Breathe.
They're gonna make me do a quick time event where I have to fight off the moray eel using my hands. Oh, look!
That was so quick.
That's some alright.
Again, with the tight spaces
Yeah.
coming out of the vagina-like holes.
Oh! No, you're not going there.
No.
She's skinny enough. She's just gonna go around it. Come on, Laura, you're drowning. Hurry.
And honestly, that day at the beach might have been the start of him actually wearing shorts.
It was.
Yeah.
Now the man likes shorts.
I have to beg the man to take off his shorts so I can wash them.
Sounds like the man needs a couple more pairs of shorts.
I don't think that would solve that.
But then he could take off other ones and change into the other ones.
I
That
have
is
to
a
find the
great
temple
theory.
domain.
Yeah.
Theory.
We're already talking about Jake. You know, it takes too much effort to change. I got something else I got to do that's way more important than changing my shorts.
And even though he washes well, he always ends up sort of smelly.
Now every time that song comes on, I think about that. And I think about Jake.
Buddy. Pal. Give me a sec.
Wonder butt.
Hi, baby.
So yeah, here's the
Here's the
map.
map.
Of
There are
what?
maps in this game?
It's the map. It's the map.
Yeah, if you look up, there's a map.
Gotcha. Come here. You got some lunch money? Huh? Do you got some fucking lunch money? Did your mom give you lunch money, you fucking nerd? Huh? Where is it? Where's the lunch money? Where's your fucking lunch money? Where's your lunch money? Where is it? Where is it? Huh? Huh? You fucking nerd? Huh?
He's so stinking cute.
Got your fucking lunch money yet? Huh? You got your lunch money, you fucking nerd? Huh? Huh? I told you to come back with lunch money this time.
Oh, I just turned myself around. Oh, look at all these heads. Oh, that's a trap.
It's a tarp. Huh.
So, did they tell you that... Oh my!
That was close. When they came up, like,
Ooh, that gave me the shivers.
Their dog just wants weed.
Oops.
oh, that's great.
Oops says drink some water, you nerds.
Oh.
I got a dog. Give me a minute.
I gotta get something to hydrate with.
Same.
Yes, I have water right here. But if someone's going to the fridge, grab me another kombucha.
Can do.
With you, Jake. Thank you.
Yeah. He knows.
I keep water on me all the time.
It's right here. I just had a dog in my lap.
That's right.
Yeah, for whatever reason, that dog, if you take a hit on a pen or something,
Really?
he is in your face. He wants to know what this is
That's
about.
wild. My dog, if there's any smoke in the house anywhere, she goes. She does not like it.
Yeah, no, he is like straight up in your business. But then there was the time that he ate the end of a blunt and got sick.
Oh,
You
let's
want-
get some.
Okay.
This one. This one I haven't had before. Lavender Melon.
I think I tried that one.
This one?
Yeah. I'm not big on booch in the first place. But that's got a weird aftertaste if it's the one I'm thinking.
Oh, cool.
Just so you know. It's very tasty though. If it is the one, the front note is like awesome.
Good.
Because I was like, oh man, I actually think I like this. And then I was
Well-
like, oh no, it's still kombucha.
The flavors that we have up north are very limited compared to this, unless you go to a kombucha type bar. Traverse City has one. But, so, I haven't tried this flavor.
If it's the one I'm thinking.
Laura, just keep your fucking flashlight out.
Yeah, that's good.
Reverential music.
Jonah, I made it. I'm in an underground temple. Whoa. That's not good.
Laura, Trinity's blasting their way in.
Buggers.
I can
What is it
tell
you want?
it's causing troubles.
I could do
There's a
this.
pyramid. I'm gonna get to the top.
They're kicking it.
Oh, hey.
Filled my belly, so it's on my belly.
Yeah, you good?
Excuse
Yeah, that was just a much bigger pull than I meant to take.
Would you like a strawberry? You can have it.
Are those bells?
Yes. The bell tolls.
No! I cannot wait to get to that series of movies, like the 90s Disney movies.
How's it going?
Are you just like
There are
going
platforms
through?
that can help me reach the top. Looking for something to weigh them down.
There's a list on the wall
Oh,
of all the Disney movies. Katie's gonna watch them all in order. Or she is in the process of them.
okay, cool.
So I get to come into my house.
When are
too.
you watching Oliver and Company?
I don't know.
Can you let me know when you're watching Oliver and Company? And if I'm not busy, I will come over to watch it with you.
Oliver and Company is number 22 after The Great Mouse Detective.
Ooh, also good.
She's got a little bit.
So, like, next week.
That sounds about right. Oh, that looks like somebody died there before.
Because while I'm watching those, I'm also getting my fill of Turning Red. So I'm
I
only
need to find
on
a way
watch
to get to the
number
other
2,
side.
but it's so good. God, I haven't seen Oliver and Company actually Trinity. Yeah, I watched it in college, and I don't know if I've seen it since.
I just really like the music.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it. What is it?
It's about a cat that is like the last kitten in the box, and he ends up getting adopted by this very well-to-do little girl, but then getting like kind of kidnapped by a dog that is like part of this hip with it city smart dogs that they love their owner, who seems like he's homeless.
He is.
And so, like, they're trying to help out their owner because they think that if they steal the cat, then they'll be able to get money for their pie or something like that.
Yep.
And it's like it's very good.
There you
Billy
go, Jake.
Holiday? Billy Joel is the voice of the main dog, Dodger. And it's like
Sounds
about
like
found family, and
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Death.
it's
plus
very
one.
good.
Jake.
Death plus
Death
one.
plus one.
It's a plus one.
Maybe here in a second. Death plus
The
2.
art style too, it actually doesn't look quite like a Disney movie.
God damn it!
Like for when you think of a Disney film for their animals. Let me.
Excuse you. I've already fed you like 3 strawberries today. You're done.
Yeah, I need my request. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
I worry?
Well, I'm gonna have to watch it now at some
Yeah.
point. Oh, I can watch that.
Yeah?
Candies.
It's really, really good, and they do some of the really great color work in this one.
Oh wow.
Like it's
Well, I'll probably have to watch that before I go.
don't
Well, Katie's
sleep on
working.
Oliver and Company. Now that I've started talking about it, I think I might actually now know what my favorite Disney movie is.
Alright.
Okay. There was a shiny below us.
A shiny.
I want to watch it. Yeah.
I've been It hasn't so much that I've been ignoring you guys as much as
I'm watching.
progressing and learning the game. So that way when you guys ask questions.
And that's why I'm not crocheting, because if I don't, I'll never learn the lay of the game if I'm always looking down at my hands. Once I watch it for days and days and days and days, you know.
And you get the gist.
Yes.
You're good.
Then I can look up and look down, look up and look down.
And yes, everyone, eventually I do plan on bringing back Elden Ring, but
Jake's got other work he's gotta do first.
I've got to actually be a responsible adult.
This is the second time I've heard it brought up today, and I think that's the universe telling me to rewatch it.
Ball top from the
I mean,
stack.
that's fair. I will accept that. Just go watch it. Like, why are you here still? Go. Watch Oliver and Company.
I'm gonna have to watch it when we're done tonight. After Katie's in bed. So she doesn't watch it out of order. Can't do that.
No, it just won't count for her list.
Yeah, she'll just have to watch it again for her list.
Oh, ooh, hey. Oh, I didn't mean to craft arrows. Whatever. By the way, Mom,
Yes.
apparently those are things that I have to knock down.
Okay.
What were those? You caught me, like, in my head transition.
Oh, it was,
Rafter things.
whistles of death.
Okay.
Apparently they're like hanging thingies.
Cool. Is it like a hanging
You know, it's a
dog? Is
check.
it...
Oh!
And dead again.
Is it... Does it look like
But
a
you know what?
hippo?
Like, she just died screaming. But that other game, she would go so far, the way she screamed changed tone. And that's what made it so creepy. It was the creepiest scream of any video game. It gave me the shivers. And even though the graphics are better, they could do, if they could just mimic that sound the way they did in that game, because it was terrifying.
Ho ho ho! Look
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
found!
Death too.
Death 2, electric boogaloo. God damn it!
Yeah,
And there we go again. How many are we at now?
3.
3. I did
Ding! 3.
learn these sort of things because I started doing a job doing captioning for phone calls. Did you know that there are phones for people that are hard of hearing? That it captions their conversation so that they can read the closed captioning of the person that they're talking to on their phone?
Wow.
Yeah, right? What cool,
What? Oh, that's amazing.
right? But, so basically I have to say everything that I hear. And since I need to speak for my job and, like, do a little bit of typing for quick words, like if somebody laughs or something, but it's easier for me to keep my pace if I'm doing something with my hands.
Yeah.
So I started
Ding! 4.
doing all of this because of that job.
That's cool. I like to do. I think better when my hands are busy.
Mom was curious about the thinking putty.
I do
Is this like slime?
It's, I've got some upstairs. It's just like a silly putty,
Okay.
but less messy.
Okay.
Because that's what I don't like about silly putty. It's messy and it stains stuff with you.
Yeah, no, the stuff I have is nice and thick and, like, it does stick to stuff, so, like, certain textures.
Uh-huh.
Our rings.
Yeah, our silicone rings it sticks to.
Okay.
Real bad. So I gotta take off my rings to play with it. But like when I worked
There we
in the
go.
office, I used it a lot. Not so much here.
Is that a body?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes it is.
Explore backpack.
It's-
Map updated. Secrets revealed. So apparently I missed a treasure chest. Lock on her. I'll get back to it. I'm sure I will play this game again because it's a Tomb Raider game.
5.
5.
Are they gonna make me? No. Okay, good. They're not gonna make me go back and get it. That is one thing about modern games I will say I do enjoy just a bit more, and that is the save systems.
Yes.
Gravity, best friend of everything Nerdalopedia.
Sure is.
That's great.
My friend, gravity.
Oh, cool. So far, this isn't doing much.
Are you going the right way?
Well, I'm rotating that, but I'm not sure. Okay,
What?
so we gotta investigate.
You probably got to put a thing there.
Roll a thing
Hey,
to a thing, because look at the little.
no.
Yeah, there's this.
Oh my god, back there.
Let's do. All right, and so next, cut the rope. And if I'm correct, it looks like no. Oh, there's a cart here. Hold on. Ah, I see. Has nothing to do with the path. Well, it kind of does. I think we're fine.
How's it gonna get over the.
There's a puzzle happening, and they're both very invested. Stay tuned.
Alright. I need to. That.
I think he had to have lined it up for that thing to come down there. He had to have lined. Yeah. It's not gonna work.
God, switching between the Xbox controller and the freaking Nintendo Switch.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
Ah, I'm wrong. Just decorative.
You sound so smart.
And here we go!
Not me.
What?
I said, oh, your sense of small. Bug, I love your little bow tie. You look very handsome.
Does he though?
You do. So handsome.
Alright. There we go. Puzzle solved.
Good job.
Just making sure there's no other.
Do you want me to sit down there? I'll sit down there for a little bit. Goodbye. I can actually read chat from here.
You can?
Uh-huh.
Oh, from that screen. Okay.
You can.
Oh no, I can't. I can't read that from. No, I can't read any of that.
No. Well, it's behind me. You were like, what do you mean you can't?
Oh,
crap. There was a moment of,
What magical powers do you have?
Just something.
Gimme.
Oh! Okay, yep, I got
Wonder,
this
gimme.
one. Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Good boy.
Damn it!
Ding! Number 6. At least.
7, I
Is there
think.
6, 7?
Gimme.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh.
I still want to call them out, but I'm gonna need help because I've had 2 candies now, so counting as math is one of those things I'm not supposed to do.
Math is on your list of things you can't do.
No cooking, no math, no zipping up tall boots, trying to get in or out of tall boots.
That sounds very specific.
It is. It is. It is specific, yes.
And I came in tall boots today.
You did. I know. I saw that right away. But mine have heels on them. They're like I have a 3-inch, 4-inch heel or something.
No.
But it wouldn't matter if there was no heel.
So they did add a new mechanic to this game that I very much like, and it does very much open up exploration. And it's this.
The Python?
No. The ability to tether yourself down off of any surface that you can hook your axe into.
Jonah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Jonah, there's a mural here. It shows a box. Inscription says, "The silver box of Isho." That must be what's in the hidden city. This is a Maya myth. It says the box will summon the god Kukulkan.
The creation god. Is that what Trinity's after?
Wait, there's more. Looks like a series of cataclysms. A tsunami. A storm. An earthquake.
A drought.
Volcanic eruption.
Correct, yes.
Well, in Maya belief,
Today's the day
Kukulkan
of the
is the
year
god of
with the
creation
most
and
text
destruction.
ever.
Huh?
More text today than any other day of the year.
As opposed to just jumping and hoping there's ground
This
beneath
looks
you.
like the Hydra constellation.
Is that how it used to be?
But the stars seem out of alignment.
Yeah.
Yay, another puzzle! This is a rotation puzzle. Oh. Cora, don't steal this from me.
Oh, they're not letting you do it? That's a ding.
It's a ding.
That's a ding. Took the fun away.
Jonah, I found a dagger.
Maybe they're
There's
going
an
to give you a
inscription.
good
The key
slice,
that
like
unlocks
rotating
heart
one, and this
unlocks
is the intro.
cleansing.
Oh, that could be.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through. Shit! Laura, Trinity guards are coming your way.
Let's think this through. Yep, you're gonna take it out. Everything's gonna collapse. And we gotta run away.
Why do you look surprised that that happened?
Right?
Jonah, get to higher ground.
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Hurry.
She is a Tomb Raider, after all.
She rated it.
Dr. Dominguez and more men. Apparently we found what we're looking for. Great. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's what the reinforcements are for.
Gotta have another night in this place.
Dominguez is coming tonight.
Has Laura learned nothing from Indiana Jones? This game does have a lot of puzzles. I played quite a few of them.
Oh my
How long
god.
after someone dies
make
does
sure
it go
everything's
from
copacetic
grave robbing to archaeology? I think that the official stance is when there is no longer next of kin to claim the body.
How's it going with that pup? Answer me. You finished with that pup yet?
Maybe I should let him finish working on that.
Maybe.
This isn't time for games, shithead.
Or maybe I just stealth
Stuck
up
in
and
the elevator?
Oh.
Too late, choices made.
Come and help me get these lights ready.
Operation Blackout has been initiated. None of the local workers leave the site alive. Ah, fuck.
Make sure the perimeter's secure.
What do you think is in there? I don't know, but I hear the readings are off the charts.
Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rourke gets here.
We'll be ready.
So my understanding of Tomb Raider is that there is a bit of a supernatural cant to it. Is that accurate, or is this like actually just treasures from tombs?
From what I've noticed, some games will have some supernatural elements in them, but not one overriding supernatural element.
Dominguez has to wait for us when he
That
gets here. It's
I
not going to be
recall.
pretty.
So, but there might be something more to it.
What's happening at the gate?
Almost loaded.
Ready?
Copy that.
Yep. Operation Blackout is running ahead of schedule.
What's that? Checking it out.
I don't like this. Nothing here.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready. Ming, wait.
Hey, when did I get a gun?
From the guy you just killed, maybe?
But I didn't even loot his body yet.
You got it already, it's cool.
Your privileges have been revoked.
Gamma leader. Operation Blackout is complete. No witnesses. Site is secure.
I guess they had to have a kick the dog moment.
Yeah, one of the guys that they killed said that they were sorry.
You, monitor the police band. Let us know when the gunshots get reported. Rourke and the reinforcements are on the way. I want everything ready when they get here.
Goddamn archaeologists. Glad to be rid of them.
Yeah, they've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages.
Well, they found out. Hope it was worth it.
Yeah. Assholes should have minded their own business.
Base camp, this is Gamma Leader. Where's our backup? Don't give me that shit. The site is secure, but we still need some cover. I'm sure somebody heard something. Second part.
You're just one person. What can you do?
Isn't it just you now, too? You had 4 people.
I love that the shotgun just makes them...
Ragdoll.
They did a very good job of making the guns feel...
Gun.
Yes. Like, I was also immediately terrified when they started shooting at me.
Okay.
Because I got her quick. Okay, so this is plenty of open space for a stealth encounter. Standard stealth combat. Is there someone else that I'm missing? Apparently there's an investigation.
Visual confirmed. It's Brock. Engage. Dominguez wants her alive. She's killing our people. Fuck. Copy that.
You are like
Target
real
sighted.
late here for this.
Shit, there's more of them.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it out of this one.
There's definitely some supernatural in most games, like Midas had the golden hand if you stand on it, you become a statue. Keyboard that shotgun has some kick. This is very gun, much power. Thank you.
Ah!
Hostile almost down.
I lost track. Where are we at? Is this 8?
I think this is 8.
Ding!
Okay.
8.
I'm gonna try to do this stealth. Oh, they're not.
Too late.
Oh, now I'm on myself.
Shit.
Oh,
Jesus!
Last chance to surrender. You didn't make any chance. You just said that so it's there on the record.
This is actually hard. Like, no joke, combat is not easy in this.
Shit.
I'll take a nap, but then once you fall asleep, I'll get back up on the couch.
Fuck.
Hold up a second. Not gonna change anything, you know that, right?
Oh, finally. Yeah, got good shit. Loot the bodies. Always loot the bodies.
And keep the skulls.
Hey. Relax.
Combat in this game requires a lot more of a tactical approach than a lot of them. Now
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Skulls get heavy keep ears instead.
That is true.
These are my friends. Help.
Laura, let me jump off. Jesus. Thank you. Oh, interesting. So there's quite a bit of
A problem has occurred with your display driver. Your system may not have enough resources to run the game at the selected settings. You can try using the same settings or adjust them.
if I have to fight through all of those assholes again, I'm gonna be
Does that count as a death?
That one counts as 10.
The fuck do you mean? These settings aren't that... Whatever.
I mean, the game sure as hell died. Right?
The older version of a GPU driver. Well, fuck off.
Have you considered no?
We will attempt to change the settings in-game.
Technical difficulties.
Yep. Gotta happen.
Yep.
One way or another, he's gonna get ya.
And then I got us. It's not a Nerdalopedia stream, but there isn't a technical difficulty.
Right?
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that. Those look like little flowers on them.
Yeah. It's a daisy chain pattern.
I thought that's what the color was. Can you make one instead of a daisy? It's a black-eyed Susan.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If by that
They're
you
doing
mean
something-
colors.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, this is sunflowers.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'd like to point something out to everyone. Look at the background as I...
Okay.
They are changing the graphic settings in real time with a background, so as I update these settings, I can still see how good the game looks. But I want slight motion. Enables reflections that are created by ray marching. Okay. No, sorry. I'm not gonna... Enable to improve shadow accuracy. Higher modes are more expensive on the GPU. Okay, some of these are like, you need a better GPU. Or... I have to actually update some stuff.
A better GPU in this economy?
Thanks, Katie.
You're welcome.
Way to make it real.
Oh.
You're welcome. No problem, anytime.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't know if anybody's been missing information in the upper right corner of this game. So, but that's just where I put the camera, because...
I don't remember anything being up there.
I think I made a mistake. Oh, right. Okay, so this is a benchmark. So it's telling us how it's performing.
Hey! Cuidado, niños!
Which actually, this is kind of cool to watch. So it's testing different angles to see how much different elements decrease. There, it started to look at like the water and stuff, and God, games have gotten so nice. Oh! Oh. I need to update the graphics driver on this. Alright, we're gonna stop running the benchmark. We're gonna get back to the fucking game.
I wish that more games had benchmarks that you could look at.
Right?
This is really cool.
Oh, hey! Holy shit!
Oh, nice.
Wow.
This is just built in.
Hey, Devs, thanks.
People need to do this more. Oh, that reminds me. So there is one thing I wanted to look at. Okay, so a complete... So that's a complete remap of the controls that you can do.
Now you just want to know how spoiled you are, huh?
Enable this feature to hold the stick in a direction instead of having to perform repeated inputs.
Oh, that's an accessibility feature.
Yep. So they have hold. You can change which stick you can aim with. Holding the stick in a direction rotates the crank automatically in the direction. Rotate the stick to work the crank. Oh, okay. So this is another accessibility thing. Cool. What else do they have?
Yeah, now we're curious, apparently.
Repeated button presses. Either hold or tap. That's another accessibility thing. Awesome. Ooh. I might actually... No. Hidden City outfit restriction. Turns outfit restrictions in the in post-story... I don't know what this is. Well, I'm sure we'll be
That sounds like a cosmetic thing.
Yeah. Okay, how far back is it gonna drop me?
Yeah, you've put it off long enough.
I'm very impressed with Shadow of the Tomb Raider's accessibility options.
Good.
Cosmetic and post story.
Huh?
Yeah, removing some of the fine motor controller repeat presses are really nice accessibility features. That one that you said don't worry about, that's cosmetic in post story, so you've got a while.
Oh, okay. They did let me finish. There we go. That didn't explode yet. I want to double check, make sure that it. What's that?
Looks like that.
Oh. Laura, you litterer! Well, technically it was whoever was there first. Oh, right. We were going this way, because I hadn't explored this. Yep. I will laugh if it was going to, crash on me again for going over here. Like, there's something over here your graphics card just can't handle. Alright.
Too intense.
Oh, hey.
I mean, she did litter the ground with the bodies of people who had the nerve to shoot at her.
She didn't have a choice, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you just don't have a choice.
I think Trinity is the organization that has been in the other games. Basically, the Bond supervillain.
Yes, says Severity.
Oh
Also
no!
the group that murdered Daddy.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Well, pistol. Oh. Oh no.
Stop! Don't hurt her.
Special knife she should have taken.
Now he has it.
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull this knife out of my
This
back.
is the way I hope. You know I've been interested.
Trinity always is.
The key of Shasha. I sacrificed my life for this.
You haven't sacrificed your life yet.
The silver bars of Egypt. Give it to me.
It's in a safe place.
You don't have it.
This is wonderful news. She doesn't have it. Kill her.
It never occurred to me that you would just take it. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without witness, cruelty. Certainly with none of this. But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
You know, just the
You're
death of the
lying.
sun.
Lara, you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
A tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing.
You would have done the same!
Yeah.
Yeah.
By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. You realize the tragedy
the apocalypse.
Just apocalypse. I never knew the apocalypse involved so much eating.
The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
And way to give the villain a self-righteous cause.
As they do.
gotta pull that knife out of your back. Hurry.
Sometimes it's better to leave things like that in.
Right.
It's a lot with.
Or you're not escaping that. Okay, yeah. Or not.
This is true.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Oh, so this is gonna be,
This is good. I like it.
oh, this is, I have to dodge the things
Yeah!
or, oh, fuck.
I like it. I like it.
Never played a game where I got swept up by a tsunami before.
Oh, I love it. Look at all the debris. Danger.
Oh, that's gonna come off and smack Laura in the face.
First
Oh.
up there. Oh! No. Bell tower. That's all. Just get hit with the bell tower.
Let me check.
Huh.
I need to erase some things.
I haven't swam through a convenience store in a while.
That is not something you hear every day. I don't expect I'll ever hear it again, actually.
Maybe you will.
With Jake? Who knows?
Ascend. Wow, this water got deep. Some slight horror elements.
Only slight.
Grab the tree.
Got to find high ground.
Wait! How's there a tree up here? I just smashed through.
Don't think about it too hard.
Developers, I need to see your maps.
Look, Jake, as a map maker, I know sometimes you need to make things practical, and other times you need to make things pretty. Sometimes you can't do both.
They literally had to. Never mind.
Well, I also don't like kombucha very much.
Oh, that's what.
Oh shit! Oh!
Oh, and that's 11. Ding!
Ooh,
Or
that one just
is it
gave
11?
me shivers.
Anybody know?
That one gave me heartburn.
I
already have heartburn.
was playing Dead by Daylight the other day and I got mori'd for the first time, which is basically where the killer kills you, but it's extra bad. And we were playing in-house, and the whole time, like, my buddy Matt had, like, he'd gotten me up on his shoulder, like, 4 times. I'd been caught so many times. And I was like, no, we can talk about this. And he put me down. He was like, that's okay, yeah. And then he mori'd me. And he was like, hush now, little bird. And I was like, ah!
Wow. So they just killed a kid.
Sometimes children die.
Oh.
Ding! 12? 11, 12. Oh, see? I can't. I'm
Severity, we need you.
I can't trust. We're not going to go trust me in counting. When I Sorry. I'm trying to make sense.
Love Dead by Daylight. Me too. But that was like, oh man.
We haven't played that.
It was a really having one of your friends murder you and like call you pet names and then have it be extra violent.
Yeah. See?
That was so fun.
There's a kid.
Oh wow. Just straight up dead.
Yeah.
How long are you in town, Mom?
Till Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to
Yeah.
Jake to do a little bit of Dead by Daylight if he can slip out of his office hours a bit.
Jonah! Jonah!
Laura? I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez. He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted. He'll use the box and a knife to remake the world.
To remake it into what?
I don't know. He thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No. We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay? But first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe! Not if he gets the box first! I have to go! I'm the only one!
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Laura! Not everything is about you!
Oh,
These
Sam.
people need us here. We can do good now! Besides, what do we gotta go on? A riddle?
Let's see if I've got this.
We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city. I'm gonna help these people.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Look at.
Oh, hey. And then I'll find us a plane.
You'll find us a plane.
Well, yeah, because that was 2 days ago, the crash. Or 2.
Yep. Calling her out in her
This
protagonist
was 2
attitude
days.
BS. Which killer was it? It was Huntress.
Oh, I've got the hiccups.
Oh, you got the hiccups.
I don't think this is the way most women spend their 52nd birthday.
Oh, yes, that's right. It is your birthday today.
I'm just thinking this is a cool way to spend my birthday.
Happy
with you
birthday!
guys.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
That's the reason I chose this game. That's
I know,
right.
I know, yes.
It's okay, Katie. Yours is the next one.
Oh?
Uh-huh. Do you
I
want
get her
the
O?
flowers? No, I already know the answer.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you gonna ask me what color the flowers were gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna do them purple.
I
And then
think
do this as your outside and then white in the center.
the crown of silver is probably a
Some pink.
Pink?
flowers.
Okay. Do you want your... Oh, I can alternate it. Never mind.
Okay.
I just can't get those people back there out of my head.
That's like the perfect color green too.
Lost
Thank
everything.
you. I bought this when I was there.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain, where the twins confer. I
The
wonder
pink
what
I got
twins
is
are.
almost red.
Wow.
This still looks like bad news.
That is almost red.
But I have other pinks too. Because I think that I don't like that with that
We'll
green.
concentrate on the cloudy mountain.
Cloudy
In the
mountain.
summer, I never get to wear anything on my wrist.
we find
I
it-
don't have anything colorful, so it's good.
How do we know we
I
have
have
the
one
right
bracelet that's colorful.
Well, if you need
Gut
some
feeling?
more choices,
It's our only
I've
clue.
got 3,000 of them upstairs.
The mural
This
says
is the right pink.
there'll be
Yes.
more disasters.
And this is the right purple.
The best way we can help them is
I
to
got
stop
this
them
one,
and
but-
Trinity.
Now that it's over here, it doesn't look as bright. It looked brighter at my house.
But how do we really know?
You can just whip those
Journal.
out and
What I felt
Yeah.
when I took the
your
Maybe
your
the
dream
tremors
of
of the
being
tsunami.
able to whip one out in like
it felt like I woke something
an
up.
hour. It's real close.
Yeah.
I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe. but
I was
you
telling
need to
Katie if I
trust
can
me.
do these ones in like an hour, what I might do is see about doing some to like donate to charity,
We have to trust each other.
where like half of it goes to charity or whatever.
Nice.
that if it takes me over an hour to make it, it doesn't make. Sorry, I'm just like.
No, you're fine.
I might have something over here.
Really? That's it.
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
You have happy birthdays from Melody and Severity.
Oh, thank you.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
By the way, when I move that microphone, did that help everyone?
Let's go.
Because
Well,
I
no
know.
one seemed to complain.
Yeah.
Contact! It might get bumpy.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
Oh, bye, Jonah. Bye, Jonah. Bye. You're a good dude, man. Murdered by Frosty. This is the most recent set I just did.
How are you hanging a tree?
It
Oh.
keeps like flipping weird. And then I think the most complicated one I've done was this one.
Ooh, maybe. Wow.
Okay, so we're back to Laura covered in mud and blood.
Here we go. We're playing Tomb Raider again.
Oh, because she fastened her seatbelt, but she was inside of a cockpit. Seatbelts save lives. Sometimes.
My aunt and uncle actually got into a very bad car accident when I was like 13. And the reason that they lived was because both of their seatbelts failed. And they got thrown like 120 yards from the car or something like that. But the Jeep like was completely wrapped around the trunk of a tree. Like they had to cut the tree to get the Jeep off of it. So like if their seatbelts wouldn't have both failed.
They've been in it.
Yep.
Got so many skill points to spend, but I've never found a base
One of those
camp.
freak stories.
Yeah.
Oh yay. Alligators.
Because like my aunt, I think both of her
What
lungs
was
got
that land animal?
collapsed
Was
and
that land animal?
It was a monkey. Or
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think that both of her lungs got punctured and collapsed, and like all of her ribs on one side of her body were broken.
Oh. Oh goodness.
Like yeah,
Could be useful.
and like now their kid is gonna graduate high school soon. What would you say was there ever a time with Jake growing up that you were like, this is my child?
I'll keep this for later.
No, it was more like, this is my child.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
But not once.
Hello?
No.
No.
Anyone?
Jake apparently was like the angel child.
He was pretty.
Oh.
Really, he was pretty good, yeah. And the stuff that he did that wasn't, he never got caught. So, so even there, good job, Jake. I hear stories now. And I'm like, well, maybe it's good I didn't know that then. That was a good call on everybody's part to keep that from me.
And I strategically held everything until I turned 18 because I knew after then it was too late.
The dread was my parents almost every day.
But I trusted him, so I was not ever worried about where he was or what he was doing. I mean, I figured he was going to be smart enough to maybe stay out of legal trouble, hopefully. Right?
Except for when he was filming evidence.
Yeah, but they never came to anything, so he learned his mistake, I'm sure.
Well, because that guy failed to fucking catch it on camera.
What?
One of the guys that we were working with jumped during the explosion, and so it never got caught on camera.
Gotcha.
Ooh, hey! Yoink!
Some of the crazy stuff he did was me present when he put that pumpkin on his head. That jack-o'-lantern on his head. Or no, was it? No, it hadn't been carved yet?
No, it had been carved!
You did have, you could
Yes,
see
because
it.
I could see out of
When
the
you got
eyes.
the pumpkin stuck on your head?
Yes, he put a pumpkin on his head, and he was on the back porch, and he ran around, goofy, ha ha ha, look at me. And then he wanted to take it off, and he went to take it off, and it wouldn't come off. And it took about 5 seconds for the panic to set in. And yes, he was trying to bash his head into things. Oh. But when you could see the change, you couldn't see his face because his head was buried in the pumpkin. But you could see the stress and the way he moved his head like, oh shit, this is serious. I don't think I can get out of here. Yeah.
I love that story every time.
Me too. Yeah, it's my favorite. The pumpkin. Only Jake.
A fire. Someone must be around. Hello? Jonah!
And then the neighbors watching him put a helmet on and run head first into clothesline post on purpose over and over. He's like, watch me! Oh, I know.
Bless your soul, Jake.
And then he would flail, so he would go back and forth in the yard, and it was funnier because he was, swerving left and right with a helmet on,
So,
or the pumpkin head, either one.
so roll for severity asks, how often did you utter the phrase, I brought you into this world, I can take you out?
I never did. Do you ever remember me saying that, Jake?
I don't remember.
No. I would like, there are consequences.
What's the too pure Jake story? The one that he was just so sweet.
Okay, I've got a good one.
Oh no.
So, he was, let me think. Your sister was like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4. We were still on Lewis Street, so I would say 7, 8, 9, something like that in that time frame. And we were at the grocery store, and he wanted Captain Crunch, and on the back of the Captain Crunch box was some $1 million prize, you know.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I want this. I want to win $1 million. And I went, oh, Jake, those are just games we play. So we get home, and the next day he's eating breakfast, and he's looking at the back of that cereal box, and he's like, I'm going to win $1 million. I'm going to win that. I'm like, well, Jake, you're not going to win $1 million, and nobody wins those things. You send, because you had to send in box tops or whatever the thing was. And he said, oh, no, I'm going to win. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay, we're going to follow through with this. So he put those box tops in an envelope, and we walked to the corner, and he put them in the blue mailbox, and we're walking back, and he says, I'm going to win this. So I'm like,
what would you do with $1 million?
Right. I said, and I did. I said, so what would you do if you won? And he said, if I win, I'm going to take me and my sister to the paint pottery place and buy us each a thing, where you paint and they fire it for you. And I'm taking the whole family to Pizza Hut. That's what I'm doing when I win $1 million. And I said, Jake, I said, oh, that's a great idea. But I just, and we're getting closer to the house, and I'm like, so I just want you to realize that we only play these things for fun. Nobody ever wins them. So I don't want you to be so disappointed if you never hear anything again. And he goes, I know, but I'm going to win. So you give up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe 6 weeks go by, and guess what comes in the mail? A $100 check from Captain Crunch because Jake won. He was one of however many people. Everybody won $100. And so he looked at me when he opened it up, and he went, "See, I told you." Right? I was like, and I'm like, "You're right, Jake." And in my head, I'm like, "You little shit." So then he actually followed through, and he went down. They each painted something, and he took us all to Pizza Hut. He was a man of his word.
Is that what the little no, the
Fish?
fish.
The fish, yes.
Oh.
Right? Yes. So that was sweet. And he said, Gabrielle, I'm taking you to the pottery place. And it was so cute because he's in there and he's like, you pick out whatever one you want. And he was a very sweet older brother when she was really little. When it got to be like teenage age, that it all changed. But when she was little like that, he was very, very sweet.
My
to her, so.
soul.
So that's the Captain Crunch story. Yeah.
Oh.
So I tried to be the parent and teach him a lesson, you know.
And then the world taught you a lesson.
And I was like, shit. So much for that little lesson.
My mom got that a little bit with me once because I was one of the children that was very into Greek mythology, and we had a substitute teacher that I kept correcting on their pronunciation. I was in like 4th grade because she kept saying that it was instead of Hephaestus, it was Hephaestus.
Ugh.
And I was like, excuse me, but it's Hephaestus. Like, you know, little 9-year-old. And so I got sent to the office for being disrespectful. And my mom was like, okay, so I got a call from the office about my kid, who is an A honor roll student, who doesn't do anything wrong. What happened? And, oh, it was a capybara. And she's like, listen, you can't do that. You need to respect adults. And I was like, so I'm just supposed to let them lie to us and teach us wrong? And she was like,
Shit,
I'll come get you. Because then she was like, what lesson am I going to teach my child today?
Yeah.
And she was just like defeated. I'll come get you. And then she took me to McDonald's. Which only reinforced this behavior.
Right. Yeah, Jake was like, well, of course, I told you I was going to win. Why would, and he was like, why would you think anything else? It was
I
just
told
like,
you, duh.
that's what I said was going to happen, so it just happened.
The eel's back.
Now's gonna be dinner.
That was very dramatic. You're about to set a standard, choose carefully. And he showed you the power of unbridled confidence. Yeah, I'm so glad that I'm not going to be a parent. Because I don't know what choice I would have made in that moment. Because you know that she was like, this kid is going to continue to do this thing that is going to cause problems for me. Because I did all through high school, all through college. I had a science teacher that pronounced lichen, lichen.
I need to find something to sharpen it.
And then I was old enough that I knew that you say it after class.
Ah, see? You grew.
So then I was like, hey, you know, I know that you're just teaching us and that, but it's really bugging me.
What I was looking for. Just need a bit more.
Because it's pronounced this way. And they were like, oh, okay.
Totally different than calling them out in class, right?
Right, especially if you're a substitute teacher getting consistent lip from a 9-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, those people are saints.
Right? Too tired for me to go, it's actually pronounced Hephaestus 6 times in class.
I would expect
Should
no
head
less.
back to camp.
Okay, so this is an interesting point of the game. Is that they did drop me in kind of this open world area.
Yeah, I think this might be what Severity was talking about, where you get the exploration again.
Oh, shit!
Oh, challenge nearby tomb.
I think that's the challenge. Well, we're gonna go sharpen our knife, because I want to be able to, stab things.
Where's Sir Pupper?
He was asleep under you.
Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, yeah, don't put your chair down.
Thought he was still asleep under Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Makeshift knife.
Oh, hell yeah. That's your airplane knife.
That should be sharp enough.
Maybe I should do a modern Tomb Raider costume too, not just my Tomb Raider 1 costume.
With the triangle boobs.
Get different ones for each day of the con.
Oh my
Something
god.
still
Start with
Wait,
classic and then go to
That'd be
modern
way
by
too
the end of the
much work.
weekend.
Oh my god, that'd be so much work.
It would be really cool though.
No, we just need to have like that many Laura Crofts, right? Everybody
Yeah,
gets
that's
a
fair.
different, yeah.
Yes. Now I can get my gear back.
Oh, good.
But I made the costume I made has the backpack that had the Red Cross sign on, you know, the first aid sign.
I sure don't, but yeah.
The original Laura Croft.
Yeah,
costume.
sure. We'll go with it.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a beautiful
I remember a
glove.
green tank top.
It's like a teal.
It's like a teal, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a light teal. And I found a while on Amazon
Miguel?
when Gabriella
Where are
Laura
you?
Croft to find that exact shade, but I found it. And the same style was not easy.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think my holsters need work before Comic-Con next year.
Why is her bow strung up in its case? Because suspension of disbelief.
Yes.
If it had been me, I'd have just actively just mucked with you and started saying its various ways just to drive you bonkers.
Yeah, that's about the, Oh, climb up trees. The movement in this is very fluid.
Yeah.
Find plants from the canopy.
Last year for Mother's Day, my mom got a mug that said, "I'm completely flexible as long as everything goes exactly the way I want it."
Wonderful.
That's cute.
I'm gonna try going to that bonus tomb.
Bonus tomb.
Boom.
Bonus tomb.
Challenge tomb nearby.
I hate when the strings are long.
They're nice,
Sorry.
even knots.
Sorry, Miguel, we're going off the beaten path because we're... Oh.
Problem.
I need the climbing axe.
There was one that I did when I was first learning that I purposely, every row, tried to pull it tighter than the previous row just to see how bad it could get.
Okay.
It can get pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's how you learn about knots and,
Uh-huh.
and tension and all that stuff.
Oops.
Yeah, it started out like this wide and then ended narrower than my pinky. And it was one that had like 8 rows.
Alright. Hey, stop crafting arrows.
But you said craft arrows.
Laura Croft, not Laura Craft. You're welcome. I live here.
I live here.
I will indeed be here all week.
All night, too.
Mm-hmm.
All month.
Miguel?
I don't like this.
Miguel? Where are you?
Miguel.
Oh no.
Oh, that looks bad.
Miguel? Miguel?
Ollie, accent
There's
free.
blood.
have a moment when you're like, oh no, Wonder got it.
I was just like, it's still on the couch, right? It didn't fall. Last thing I need is to be the reason that their dog is throwing up and tipping over.
Yeah.
Again. Well, it wasn't me last time. It was your brother last time. Kind of.
Technically, my brother, also me.
Insides. A description of a monster.
Every part of the world seems to have its own mythical, forest-dwelling bipedal creature. Around here, it's known as the Sisamite, the guardian of the forest. Described as large and ape-like, it's rumored to kill male humans on sight, but takes the females to its cave for mating purposes.
Okay.
Ew.
Creepy!
Sure.
Follow the blood trail.
Miguel?
Miguel. Maybe Miguel.
Maybe not.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe Go. Maybe Jonah.
Maybe Jonah.
Oh. Miguel?
That's the pilot, I think.
Is the pilot's name Miguel?
And she's slowly looking up to. Oh my god! Hello.
Oh, it's a kitty. Yeah.
That's a very angry kid.
Ancient sins. Ancient sins. Ooh, that mouth is uncanny.
Oh fuck!
Holy shit.
Can I lure them out with the monkey?
No. Oh, God.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have very set moments of time.
Got to be careful here.
What makes you think that, Jake?
Because it's pretty normal around these parts. They are freaking quick. Oh.
That's it.
cats.
I know, it's always big cats.
Oh. Don't.
Is there anything else that is like in every game, like the big cats, or where's Miguel? Here and here and here.
God, this is actually tough.
You know how you can get better at the game? Get good scrub.
There.
Did you know that stabbing a cat in the eye doesn't really work because its eye socket isn't closed all the way like a person's, so their eye can actually flex out of the way?
Well,
Gross? What? You?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The only reason that came into my circle of knowledge was because there was somebody that had an issue where they got attacked by a big cat and they were trying to stab it in the eye to get it off of them, but the eye just kept kind of moving out of the way, so like they were still stabbing it in the eye socket, but
So we go for the nose.
maybe go for the nose, I don't know. But don't try to stab
Maybe-
a cat in the eye.
Maybe under the chin.
Yeah, neck.
that's why Laura went behind the ear.
Mm-hmm. I will eat you later.
Rough landing. All right. That was rough. But I guess they gave me all the healing stuff around here. Going to assume oh, hey, look! Human skulls.
Human skulls.
Yeah.
Human skulls. See, you keep the skulls. I told you, Severity.
And it did eat the, whatever the male character that came through
Miguel?
here. I don't think that was Miguel.
Jonah?
Oh, I guess it might have been Miguel.
That's part of the wreckage.
Jonah!
Well, she stopped calling for Miguel.
Yeah, so that was Miguel back there.
Miguel must have been. Because there were only 3 people.
I can't wait till it's warm enough to be in the water.
You've got a hot tub. It's always warm enough to be in the water.
I mean, in Lake Michigan.
I'm going to say, doesn't have a hot tub here.
That's true.
Now I'm going to be asked, why don't I have a hot tub?
Well, if I could go back and tell my 25-year-old self anything,
Invest in the hot tub.
it would be get a hot tub right now. Doesn't matter, put it on credit, whatever you gotta do. But don't wait until, let's see, I was 49. Don't wait till you're 49 to have a hot tub.
I want to wait until we can extend out the back porch at my house and turn it to where it's covered so that half of it can be the hot tub and then the other half can be like a Florida room.
Well, where our hot tub is, we're gonna build a deck right around it. Extend the deck, the back deck all the way around to the bedrooms, and the hot tub will connect up to the one bedroom that's gonna be a room with towels and a wet bar and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah, but to me a hot tub it changes everything.
Yeah, we need to cut the tree. There's a pine tree that we need removed in the area because it's too close to the house anyway. So there's no point in getting one until we do that. Otherwise, we'll just be battling a pine tree every step of the way.
It's true. And whatever, if it says it seats 8, that really means it seats 4 comfortably, or 8 really close friends. Ours is supposed to seat 6 or 8, and it's comfortable for 3. After 3 people, it can start getting a little too snug. But I do use mine like a swimming pool, so with just me and Brad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Oh.
And in the wintertime, oh my goodness.
But hey, you haven't died since the plane landed, says Severity.
Yeah. I was still stuck at 11, I think it was.
Mom, why are you trying to count?
I don't remember.
I don't
But I want to know. By the time the game's done, I want to know how many times you died.
Severity will know. Landed is a very loose term.
I mean, I sort of landed.
I mean, you did land.
Her death count is 9.
Oh.
I thought we were in the double digits.
I thought we were at 11.
I thought so too. But maybe we're just wrong.
No, we jokingly added like 5 of them because of the computer.
Oh, that was 10. Yeah. That's
Oh,
just
okay.
a flat plus 10
Jonah,
for
are you
user
there?
error.
I think that's what got you a little miscounting.
Yeah. I'm so happy that this is the right green.
Her trusty hook.
Jonah! Now you're gonna get killed.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah, about him. See.
It's best you don't know.
About him and about that.
He's
Some
broken it.
parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around
Oh,
here.
they've already hugged.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse.
What kind of parasite was it?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's kind of hard.
You think that storm from earlier was the storm? The one from the mural?
I don't know.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. We lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Well, then I guess we don't die, alright?
Slow the fuck down and take care of yourself.
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Okay.
Eli? No, my cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Sure hate that.
Thanks.
So just leave the
We
things
should
go?
go. If we can find
Huh?
Yaku, we can rest for the night.
It's probably a water one.
Sounds good.
That's how you get a lot of parasites down there, is by being around the water. So it will likely die now that
I
it
think we can see the village through
is
the
gonna
vines
go
over there.
hypothermic without the human.
I'm glad you
All
stayed at
that.
the crash
It's
site.
okay.
Well, if you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me.
It will
Had a flare
die.
gun, so
As
Yeah,
all
I
things do.
think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
I was trying to figure out if the water was clean. Got my answer.
Boom boom. I love
We can
parasites.
get through here. Give me a hand.
I mean, that's assuming that Laura stepping on it didn't already kill it.
Did you ever see an X-Files episode called The Host?
I don't know. I only watched it when I was like in the single digits.
It was a great parasite episode, giant parasite.
Do you really believe in all that stuff that you said
It's a great episode.
about the cataclysms?
I've thought about watching
Apocalypse.
that.
I believe
But when
that
I
if
was a
it
kid,
is
it was a
true,
little too
it's
intense
important
for
enough
me.
to die for, or for Trinity to kill for.
So this is really about revenge.
No. When I took the key, I also felt a power pulling me towards something. It's real.
You sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path.
He is correct.
Oh, this is
Almost there.
Yeah,
almost
what's
there.
up?
Heard that before.
I have a hard time even though I have
Oh, gotcha.
Huh?
You're right.
a hard time
I'm okay.
with the height scenes
Just a
even
couple
when I
more
haven't had
steps.
candies.
I see. Alright, I'm off. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night, Melody. You
Good
guys.
night.
We will
Good
see
night.
you
You're right.
Friday.
I'm okay.
Saturday. We'll see you on a day. Ending in day.
Wow, it's really unfortunate we won't see them from Scruples.
What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca.
I don't
They
think
knew
that
a lot
people
about
here have
hydraulics.
scruples.
What is Scruples?
It's kind of like honor. So if you do shady things, you would be unscrupulous.
Maybe.
I hope that this structure is here because we're on our way to that village.
Me too.
Learn ancient dialects to decipher.
Hey.
Can't quite make the dialect out.
Cannot decipher.
Laura's knowledge of ancient languages.
Oh, hey, I increased it a little bit more apparently.
What was that thing running on the ground?
Oh,
Spider or something?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, there's this jumping spider that I've moved in my house 3 times in the last like 2 days. She
You wanna
keeps
try it?
just showing up,
Stick to the bottles you find in the car.
but she's also so calm about me moving her. Like at this point, it's just like, why are you in the kitchen? I put you in the basement.
Puzzle!
Now, if I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Wasn't your thing?
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot of stuff like that.
So, as a kid, my dad was in Boy Scouts, but he never went to Boy Scout camp,
Okay.
and
What
he
about
always
you?
mentions it.
Ever do Girl
Like,
Scouts or
I
nature
didn't
camp
think
as a
it was
kid?
camp. And
Does
we're like,
boarding
you were in the
school count?
military. You literally went
I
to
don't know.
camp multiple
Does it?
times. He's like, I didn't
Probably
go to
not.
Boy Scout camp.
Roth showed me
And
some
we're like,
things. I
What if
always
for like
prefer
your
to
dad's
follow the adults
60th
anyway.
birthday, you send him to Boy Scout camp?
that would be
I miss that guy.
man Scout camp.
Like you guys basically do the Boy Scout camp everything, but as a family.
And you have somebody to ask for reference.
Yeah.
And
take
yeah,
my father
you-
to Boy Scout
You
camp.
get a
Just describe
scoutmaster
something
and
nearby.
you go through all of
Two
the stupid
serpents
songs
guard
and
my
all
Jacob's
of
an
that.
Eagle Scout, so
I
or is
lie
an Eagle Scout.
trapped
Sorry,
within the eternal struggle.
he should be able to. He went to camp
With
many
Eli
times,
gone,
right, Jake?
your arm should heal quickly.
Me too.
Yeah. I feel a lot better already.
Where was it you went?
Hmm?
Okay.
When you went to out west,
Philmont.
Philmont, Scout Ranch.
Scout ranch.
Yep.
They ranch
They
the
ranch
scouts.
scouts there.
I think it's 110,000 acres of property owned by the Boy Scouts of America.
Wow.
Scout plants. They just harvest them.
Harvest the scouts there.
It's right next door to the Girl Scout cookie plant where they
Make
make
cookies out of girls.
Also remember you can fast travel and now you have the hook. So there's a challenge temple you can hit. It says severity.
Yeah, but there's a puzzle right here. Also, I haven't found a...
It's also next to the plant that makes the popcorn out of Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
I do like how much more characterization they've actually put into this
Location.
It's too heavy.
this game.
Give me a hand.
Like, they've had more meaningful conversations than almost any other.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. Let's let it go. Slowly. Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow. The water's filling the bucket.
Good. Let's see what those counterweights do. The bucket's leaking.
Come on back. We'll try again.
How dare that happen?
Bucket.
Okay.
This is a kind of shitty ruin if their buckets leak. 1 star.
I'm going to have to let it go. Hurry! I can't hold this much longer.
Yeah, especially since she cut your forearm open. Sorry.
It's okay. No, at first I was like tickled. I was like, what's that?
What is your, like, favorite family?
Okay, Jonah. You
With
can let go.
Jake and everyone.
Let's get across.
Ooh, I didn't think about that one.
Wait, what? Sorry, what was the question?
I asked her what her favorite family memory was. With you and everyone and all that.
Oh.
Pumpkin's close. But maybe just the same, or just maybe a teeny bit more than the pumpkin was the
Guess we
time
go
we
through
went
here.
camping
After
in
you.
Sand Lake Quiet area.
Yeah.
And that night we were all around the fire, and the fire was real low. And I was reading Harry Potter out loud.
Uh-huh.
And
What's that?
that night, I was reading where they were denoming
I
the
think
garden.
it's some sort
Uh-huh.
of sea
It was
rattle.
one of, and they never put it in the movie, but one of my favorite scenes from
Yeah.
the book.
Help me
And
with this.
and at
Sure.
one point they were talking about owls, and an owl swooped through our campsite
What is it?
and right down to within like a foot or two of the campfire,
Seems to be
and
an
then went
mixture
off,
of-
and you could
Oh,
see its wings and
man.
everything while reading Harry
Could
Potter.
help. We
Right,
run into
remember
any
that,
more
Jake?
jackets.
Yeah,
Let's hope we
that
don't.
was a great camping weekend.
Way out
I
is
so I
over
have
here.
pictures of both of the kids up on the wall from that day, that camping, that weekend. Yeah.
Eye of the Eagle.
Yeah, the owl. And you read Harry Potter by moonlight and firelight, and an owl swoops through. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty tight.
We're getting closer to the
I wonder
village.
what Jake's is.
Can't wait to get back to civilization.
Your favorite memory?
My favorite family memory?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm not sure. I'd have to put some serious thought into it. And that's very difficult while trying to navigate this game.
You're right.
One of,
Or, you know what, the other one was
I
when
mean,
we all
there
went
is
camping
supposed to
up,
be a secret city of gold in
up in
Peru.
Mackinac City,
Haititi,
right?
every treasure hunter on
On
Earth
the
is
lake
lost.
there.
But
Oh,
Dad's
yeah.
stuck in Mexico.
That was a good one.
Like he
That was a
lost
good one. I'd like to do
interest
that again.
what happened?
I don't know. The next
We,
volume picks up
we
in
had a
Syria.
couple campsites right next to each other on right within sight of the Mackinac Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and they were completely walled with trees at that campground.
Aw.
And you could ride a bike around,
It's
and
such a
then you
relief
could
to have
go out
Jonah
on
back,
the
especially
campground and
after
take you on
Miguel.
a ferry boat.
Okay.
So we went out
At
to
least Jonah
Mackinac
didn't ask
Island.
what happened.
Yep.
The Jaguars.
That's cool.
I
And
don't
the
want him to
campground
worry.
during the day was deserted
We
because
have to
everybody
stay
was out on
sharp if we're
Mackinac
gonna
Island.
get ahead of Trinity.
So we only went out one day. Didn't we only go out one day?
think
You guys might have
We
went a
went-
second day.
I think we went twice.
How far do you think it is?
And
to
I only
Backyard?
went over once. So
Assuming
the
we're going
campground
the
during the
right
day
way,
was just the
hard
weather
to
was
say,
perfect
but
the
the
whole
irrigation
weekend.
system is a good
We had
sign.
kayaks.
Nice.
People were here
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's just
That
hope
was
they
fun.
still are.
Right now, one of our big goals is to get Jake up on a horse.
Huh.
Because he's not gone horseback riding, and Erica and I love it.
This is so fucking...
There's a lot going on there.
Yes.
It's a crazy skill tree.
For a second, I thought it was a puzzle. I was like, no, thank you.
This picture was taken that weekend.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where that hat went.
I don't know where that hat went either. I missed that sweater. That was a good sweater.
What happened to it?
It died.
Yeah.
I got it from a Goodwill in college.
Okay.
It was really weird too because I got it and then I started dating a guy and he's like, "Where'd you get that sweater?" I was like, "Goodwill." He goes, "I think that was my ex's." And I'm like, "Well, it's my favorite sweater, so
Get used to it.
Oh, some upgrades.
Also, Jake, thank you for the suggestion of Game Maker's Toolkit. I've been watching through a lot of the videos.
Awesome. Glad that could help. I have to use a bunch of crafting materials for these.
But speaking of Harry Potter, was it when the second movie came out or the first movie that you dressed as Harry Potter when we went to the movies? And he looked so much like Harry Potter that all the girls in the theater were wanting. Do you remember that, Jake?
No.
You don't remember going as Harry Potter?
I mean, I remember going as Harry Potter, but that doesn't mean I remember jack shit about what people thought about me.
Oh, yes.
That sounds about right.
yeah."
And then the library had a big Harry Potter overnight event.
Hey, Mom.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Is there a Tomb Raider one? Oh no, they probably don't have that one. Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's wonderful.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Right.
Funny.
Tomb Raider 2, but the rest of the backgrounds look like this.
Alright, there's also a challenge spot here. Also, I cannot fast travel just yet.
I found something. There might be a way in.
If it's not civilization, I'll wait here by the fire.
Awesome. What's this challenge to?
That's a tight squeeze.
Oh, yeah, she requires me to...
How many, like, bullet ants? Is that Jake?
It is. I think he was 15, 16.
God, I hate when he doesn't have a beard.
He looks a lot like Gabrielle in that picture.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I thought you could fast travel to previous camps.
It looks like it, but not yet. I could probably manually go there.
Is that what you desire?
No. Alright, I don't think I can climb that tree. But... Ahaha! Jake is attempting to use brain cells.
That's what we're smelling over here. It's quite like burnt popcorn. It's part of why Katie likes him so much. That's the same reaction most of my friends have anytime they've seen me shaved. It's just like, oh god, no, why would you do this? Yeah. I saw Jake shave once for a Kimberly cosplay, and it was such a physical experience.
That I'm not allowed to again.
And I had to live with that.
It was traumatic.
Oh. Brain cells weren't working too hard. Yeah, that's what the smoking was. Ho ho ho! Nice try, buckos!
Well then.
They shoot out so fast.
I mean, that's how traps are supposed to work. So needless to say, it was jarring. The last time I went clean shaven, several of them had never seen me without a beard, and only had known me with my big ass wizard beard. Yeah, that, like, I'd seen Jake with a shorter beard, even. But his face, when the beard isn't there, is upsetting to me for some reason.
Oh my god, you're gonna... Maybe I needed to disable fucking exploration tips.
Then do it.
Alright. Ooh, hey. Dead guy.
Oh, your favorite.
This gear is early 20th century.
Ooh, this camp hasn't aged well.
I too just walk into a camp and go, ah yes. This century.
I mean, when you find a mysterious camp that you did not set up in the middle of nowhere while you just fell out of an airplane, I don't know, I'd be suspicious of walking into a camp with a bunch of corpses with arrows sticking out of them.
Yeah, yeah. Very earliest 20th century, but the arrows are still good.
Maybe. Oh, alright. White marks to... Oh. Signify climb here. Oh. And there we go. The fuck is that?
Your doom is what it is.
you're a set decoration.
And?
That's all.
Alright.
What is my purpose? You pass butter.
Oh. What the fuck?
That sounded bad.
Did I disturb some locals?
You disturbed something.
New base camp discovered!
Hey. This sounds like a place that we should hang out.
See, there's even arrows right there.
Yeah, this is a safe spot to make camp.
Oh yeah, I can't make any food for this. Discovering more base camps. Oh, right, there's a little choke point. When I get to the other side, someone's gonna be angry with me.
Is someone there?
No.
Yes.
Oh great, the next time that a British explorer has come into this area, I wonder what's gonna happen this time.
Despite being exposed to elements for a century-ish. The arrows? Yeah. Especially in, like, a subtropical environment. Which is always really great for organic material.
It was instilled in me by my mother
Woohoo, big summer blowout!
to check the other places before moving on to the obvious stuff. Because if I didn't, I would be, Jade, check over there. Before you leave, go check over there.
I don't know these games nearly as well as you do now, so I'm not gonna do that.
What an incredible sight.
That is pretty cool.
I want to carve a face on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
I'm not gonna go all Mount Rushmore with it and make it people that, you know, the local inhabitants don't care about. I'm gonna do something where nobody knows what the fuck it is.
So it's just gonna be your own face?
No, that's egotistical.
Nobody would know what the fuck it was.
What after I finished making it, I guess.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure you would do something like that and then never come forth to claim ownership of it.
Not wrong. Oh, yes, that's what I'm missing. Oh. Ah, yes. More dead English explorers.
The tradition.
I think the game wants me to go up to the face.
Maybe.
Which means I'm gonna go this way. Are you enjoying yourself, Mother?
I am.
Mother.
Mother.
My brother just wished me a happy birthday and asked if I was hoped I was having a wonderful day, and I said I am.
Digging with a knife hurts my soul. But if it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done. I'm also avoiding reading all the journal entries because right now that is way too much. And reading does not sound like something I want to be doing.
Something just moved up ahead.
Well, if you want me to put my tutorial voice on and read to you, I can.
I think there needs to be a genuine interest in that first. Alright, so we've got more over here-ish. Kind so there's whatever the fuck that is. Damn invisible walls! Okay, maybe I just pull that down. Nope. Pull this one down. No. Those are meant to be anchored.
Look, this is just what they deal with every week. I try to make a joke, and sometimes it lands, and sometimes Katie just looks at me.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to process. I have to process to not process what just came out of their
Must have
mouth.
abandoned this place in the middle of building it.
When my dad was alive, whenever he would take me to meet his friends, he would introduce me as his spawn. So it would be like, oh yeah, this is me, and yes, I'm the spawn, hello. Yep, just leave a whole bunch of cryptic messages and statues just to mess with anyone who found it later, right? Like that, obelisk.
Oh. Yeah, but somebody came forward for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this part. Why? Where?
Interesting, Katie. Tell us more.
What happened in this part?
I don't know why I've seen this part, but I have.
What does this part do?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like you've seen it before.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
she's really seems genuine.
I'm trying to process how.
Wow.
That should hold.
Should it, Laura? Should it?
Ooh, I just got a very deep desire to watch Kung Fu Panda.
Alright, so then the real question is,
Are you afraid of heights?
I'm not.
I am.
Why are you going?
I'm afraid of falling.
Oh.
Actually,
okay.
I'm not
This
afraid
is
of
my
heights.
loin spawn.
I'm actually not afraid of falling, or heights. I'm afraid of hitting the ground.
I'm afraid of pain.
Yeah.
So, like, the idea of falling and dying is fine. The idea of being in pain in that process scares me.
Okay.
Yeah,
fuck yeah!
I feel the same way.
My mom is afraid of heights.
I used to be
Or
afraid
at least
of heights.
edges.
all
Mom
of
is
that.
afraid of edges.
I used to be afraid of heights, and then I got over it by climbing something. And then
Climbing, what, when you were 8? That's when you started climbing things.
yeah, but I would only go a certain distance off the ground.
Yeah, maybe 15, 20 feet.
Baby.
So like, I had a fear of, you know, the much higher heights. And then we did like one of those like ropes courses.
Oh man, I love a ropes course.
I love a good work. Yeah.
And I did this thing called like the space shuttle, where you basically had to climb up it, and it was a clear platform that was hanging over the ground. And I got up there and I'm like, oh wow, this actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that stuff.
And then my professor while I
Step
was
ladder is the highest I'm gonna go.
then my professor while I was in England had to deal with the fact that I would lean over the railings by
By wide margin.
Oh!
Ding!
Wow.
11?
no, you're obsessed with the number 11.
I thought we really were there now. Are we now?
Falling from great heights doesn't kill you, it's the abrupt stop at the end that does.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights, but it depends. Double digits, 10, 11.
God damn it!
Is this 11? Or was 11 already there?
I think it was 11 for me falling that time.
Yes.
We're to 11.
Yes, Mother. Now you can say I've died 11 times.
And then I'm done. I can't do any more counting.
I'm done.
After 11, math gets real hard.
When it's spread out, it'd be different if I'd said it, you know.
No,
closer
no,
together,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
only every half hour.
It's only every half hour.
Ah, look, another recipe.
Now to find my way out.
Oh.
Eagle's perch. Increase climbing skills. Very nice.
The Underworld Gate. Oh, I finished the extra 2.
Wonder's still under me, right?
No, he's not too under you
Okay.
anymore.
No.
Oh, there you
So
are.
do I have to
Bugs.
crawl my way out, or can I just, you know...
10 was the spiky ball to the face. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Damn it.
Your booty is so fluffy, sir.
Okay, but how do I leave? Oh.
I just
Fuck!
Let me see if I can. So, you know the corgi? There it is.
I know a corgi.
Is it a pillow?
No, no.
Ask Grimmer to shave a heart on my dog's butt, what I expected versus what I got. Oh my god!
For some reason, I just remembered that.
That's
You
how
may-
life goes. That's right.
Every time I get over it, I then look at the dog's face. It's so proud of itself.
I will put a link in chat. Oh, oh man, I love that.
Oh, Connie.
Here's this, and I'll put it in Discord too. Oh my gosh.
You're
I
all
just need to
fucking
download
crazy.
it. Oh.
Oh, Wonder Bob.
Alright, back through the tight space.
I promise to not ask anyone to do that to your food.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
This is what it is, guys.
You find anything?
Another of those Maya altars, and
And what?
an old camp gone to ruin.
We should keep going.
Right.
We should keep going. Give me a second to sit down so I can pick out skill points.
Let me think about my life choices first before I head
Think
out.
about where we're going.
Oh!
Remind me
Okay.
how the riddle goes
cool. That's just a skill that they
Chase the heart of the serpent.
decided to give
To
me.
the silver-crowned mountain where the twins confer.
Increase swimming speed.
I'll increase your swimming speed.
I appreciate that you linked, because now I gotta show my parents.
My ruins are bound to stand out, right?
I don't know why I just remembered that.
I do not know why, but the phrase "the Sultan of Olmec lives in Zanzibar now." That's just my words.
What?
From History of the World, I guess.
Oh.
I think we can get out that way.
Okay, looking up. Oh, hey.
Jonah, help me with this.
I love her thigh holster so much.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, mine needs repair.
Wow, that's a first! Hey, it said I'll be back to get you for lunch later.
He keeps looking at the picture.
Is that corgi porn?
Ow!
I don't know if you like a shaved asshole.
I think that might be porn.
That's my favorite flavor of booch I've tried, and I don't like booch.
Oh my god!
Are you going to be eaten by that cat?
No, because I just healed.
That doesn't mean anything, Jake.
What the hell?
In no way, shape, or form.
Right there, right? Not really.
Fuck! Why the fuck? It wasn't letting me aim left. I can't aim left. Okay, you fucking assholes.
What is it?
Yeah, I know Dad growled, huh?
What the fuck?
No, it's okay, Wonder. Dad wasn't growling at anything out there.
He's growling at the screen.
He's crazy. Mr. Domatron, what's up, guys? Retro Couch Crew raiding with a party of 7 raiders. Hello, hello!
Hello, you guys. How's it going? Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this jaguar.
How long will it take to realize cats can climb trees?
Yeah, that already happened.
But not a whole lot right now. Jake's mom is here, and we've been having some Jake stories, and it's her birthday. So we're just playing some Tomb Raider because this is their family game.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of hanging out. What were you guys playing today? More Elden Ring?
Are you okay?
Help me with this.
Good. Hope y'all are doing good. Yep. Can't complain.
Just got attacked by a jaguar.
Jake can complain a little bit. He got attacked by a jaguar.
That looks bad.
Loot the cat. could you say decorative for me?
I'm gonna go make camp.
Decorative?
Yeah, like an item that you would use to decorate would be decorative, right?
I would say that would be decorative, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Laura's not.
So Meg says it says it decorative. Yeah, Wonder.
Decorative.
Damn Jaguars. Played some Phasmophobia tonight, real spoopy. Yeah.
Nice.
What tools do you gravitate toward using, or do you play solo or in a group? Attacked by a jaguar twice, in fact.
It's not pretty.
Yes, sir. What? Then don't be over there.
You know,
If you want to be over here, then come over here. Your legs work.
I've been thinking about my
You know,
brother.
you can jump over there.
Come on. Come on.
I always try to protect him
Come on, Wonder.
from my father,
Doesn't want to make that leap. Is that
himself,
a little far for him?
No, he makes it all the time.
but I lost him.
Come on, buddy.
Just Dom and I tonight. We're total noobs. Hit level 5 and 6. Oh, babies. Oh.
If I had been in
Wonder,
the
come
right
here.
place, the right time,
We're
would still
in
be
the hundreds for most of us. Some of us are in the 200s.
I'm at like 72.
You've got 2 feet and a heartbeat. You can get over here. 4 feet and a heartbeat. Yeah? Do you need help getting up, though? No? Okay.
Thank you.
I'm
I love-
sorry. You
I love
came
that-
over after I took a hit.
I love that they have like plane
Listen.
wreckage.
I know.
Plane wreckage?
Plane wreckage bowls and
My
plane wreckage
parents.
walk.
I miss them too.
What?
TT,
I
I
had a dream
want that
about my
thing,
mother
man.
recently.
yeah.
It was so
What?
When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her especially.
Weird.
Why would he do that?
Come here. Oh,
After she died,
can't just go dead weight.
me pain.
Oh, but he can, and he will.
It
Oh
would
my
stop
God.
me looking for it.
Why?
It's like a fainting goat.
Why? Why that, huh?
The second he's like, "Oh, you're going to pick me up," dead weight.
Why that, huh, bud? Oh, I need a phone charger.
What kind? Well, I only have an iPhone charger here. Unless there's another one over there.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Isha to remake the world. If you had that power,
Which is mine.
what would you do?
Panic.
Same.
You would go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
Lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
Really solid mocap on some of the micro expressions for
Oh
this.
yeah.
Oh. Let me finish making your mom's thing.
Wonder, you gotta be a good boy.
I can't tell who that is.
Wonder's on my phone. So I cannot check.
Claim her treasure. The
Lara Croft must
adventurer
outwit
Lara
the
Croft
king.
must outwit the king.
He's so
Reach
cute.
the
I
frontier
know, isn't
and
he?
solve the
He's a
mystery
good
of the
boy.
White Queen.
He's also the worst
Way
boy.
fraught with
Stink
trials.
boy. A nasty man's.
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
Oh,
Oh!
are you baby?
Oh no!
High walls of the castle.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, a
Strange
baby.
beasts cross
What's a
our
cat?
road.
Oh, that's a rabbit. Holy shit, that's a big fucking rabbit.
Flemish giant, right? gone. Doesn't matter.
Nope, there it is.
Wow, that is a big bun. Oh, I love a big bun.
Is he watching the screen?
Sometimes.
Sometimes he does.
Right now, he's not sure what he's doing. It's about the time of night where he has to tell us that there are animals outside.
Oh my god, there's a bonus to this, which is to hit all these targets with.
Interesting.
Okay, and then there's a fourth target somewhere.
So, what was the moment in Jake's life stands out as the moment that made you go, oh no, this is my idiot? Essentially, this is one of mine. Was this when he was over the roof of the house?
No, it wasn't that day. It was the day that his black silhouette could be seen running down the middle of the road with what looked like a pistol. He had an airsoft gun, and he was reading a lot of Tom Clancy, and he was all decked out in all black and wanted to join the whatever. But anyway, seeing him lit underneath the light on the corner of the road, his silhouette lurching through the neighborhood was not a moment. I was like, this isn't happening. This really isn't happening. Is this my kid? What the fuck is he thinking? As we all have neighbors that would shoot at anything, let alone let a guy all in black acting like black ops. Oh my god. Yeah. That was bad.
Meg's dad's version of that, she likes to do special effects makeup. So she did makeup that made it look like she was a zombie, but had been dead for a while. And like she did the blue vein work and all of that too. And she put it up on Facebook, and her dad called her and he was like, I need you to never post that publicly again, because as your dad, that was too good of a job and I have anxiety now.
Oh, whoa.
And I did that to my mom because I did a photo shoot for a book called The Drowning Girl for one of my classmates. They were just doing like a review on it or whatever. But I was essentially in a dress in a filled bathtub under the water. And to do that, I just had to accept that there was going to be water in my throat. And like, it freaked my mom out to just see me under the water.
Yeah, imagine.
With like bright red lipstick and dark eyeshadow.
Yeah? You gotta show me?
Okay. But the thing you have to know about Jake's quirky personality and why it doesn't faze me in the least is because it runs in my family. I have a cousin and a brother that Jake is like a carbon copy of them.
No!
So, yeah. And parts of my, my dad, my uncle, they're all about the same.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Was there ever a thing that you weren't expecting Jake to take as seriously as he did?
Hapkido.
Hapkido?
Yeah. When other sports he would get bored of pretty quickly, like, why am I doing this? And he found Hapkido and he started doing it, and he was so dedicated to practice, and so when it was natural that he became a black belt, but he just took to all of the discipline of martial arts.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was surprised he stuck with that.
climbs out over a lake of bubbling lava.
This is adorable. And I'm completely ignoring everything you guys are talking about.
Look, I mean, how long has it been since you could run through a tube like that?
Never.
Which has not been disturbed
Never?
in millennia.
I wasn't that. Okay, I was that small, but I don't think I was let loose in a play place like that. Much less like
McDonald's?
this.
Not one that had a big tube that you could
No.
stand in. Hunch over in all those McDonald's tubes.
I was afraid of the slides at McDonald's play place.
Yeah.
And so
The excavation
I was
soon
with
revealed the secrets of this
our
site.
friends, who are practically like cousins.
Okay.
And we're at this McDonald's and we're playing, and I get to the slide and I'm like, I'm not going down the slide. And I was like, I'm staying right here. And so their dad climbed all the way into the play place
Oh.
and got me.
I
Because
made my
I was
mom come up and
not
get me
going.
once.
I was not.
But that was because I
Now for the real treasure in the
made an
forbidden
assumption
tomb.
about the way that rules functioned in life, and I thought that they could not be broken.
Our hero must be quiet to avoid
And they
emerging
said that you could only enter the play place if you were under this height. So I decided I wanted to stay and play longer at some age, and because I have no actual memory of this.
She hasn't much time.
And I was like, no, I'm not coming down. And she was like, it's time to leave. And I was like, no, and you can't come get me. And then she did. And like, she was just gone, and I was like, just hanging out up there. And then I hear behind me, and I turn thinking it's another kid, and it's my mom, and she hooks me by the ankle and drags me out.
Wonderful.
And then I understood that you can choose to break rules.
Ah.
It's taller than
If
she
you're willing
thought.
to pay the price.
Yeah. Which there wasn't a price for a parent coming and getting their shitty kid out of the tube in McDonald's.
And this one,
Our hero
I
continues
discovered.
climbing,
Tight.
looking for another way in.
cut it a little short though.
Ugh.
This one might be a little bit different, but it might be.
Our hero spies another
This
entrance.
is narrow enough that it should sell block.
Alright. It's cute. I love it.
Shoo! Go on!
Very cute.
Slowly crawling around as a child.
Young Lara
As a little
confronts
girl.
the extraordinary height and danger and
In a
pushes
skirt.
it from her mind.
Well, yeah, as you do. And a skirt.
Which is such a world of difference from when I was video game type of girls that are doing anything, you know? And that people have been mortified to have to be a girl in the scene. Let alone the whole game.
Almost there.
Yeah? Are you gonna come in this time?
Maybe.
She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the forbidden tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
Ooh, more brain.
It does sound good.
Yeah, it does.
There, I need you a little bit of. She's so close. She can almost touch it, but an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance.
Laura, what are you doing on the roof?
Right.
Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit.
Is this Jake?
Yes, this would.
Is this what it felt like?
Yes, watching him climb trees or, yeah, up on the roof of the house, yeah.
And you're like, please? Child of mine, do not fall and break your whole self.
Yes.
At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful. Why do I do these stupid things?
Shit.
Ow.
You know she got fucked out of her leg.
And her hands.
Yeah.
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Yeah, that tracks.
The audacity. Does the game let you jump off the ledge? I did miss when McDonald's actually had play places. Now McDonald's is a depressed adult like the rest of us.
At last, she enters the forbidden tomb. Wow.
She's not supposed to be here. Puzzle.
I liked that it just wasn't one short scene of being young
Kid?
Laura.
By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
This is actually a game that her
A
dad set up
quotation
for.
from Chaucer. What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay, some have shields.
To reflect the light, maybe?
That's what I'm... We gotta investigate everything, though. That's a creepy suit.
It's just a suit of armor.
The poor queen, Maria Theresa, died a painful death, to which the king said, "This is the first trouble she has given me." The Sun King, Louis XIV, married Maria Theresa, ending a long-standing war between France and Spain.
You were just out there and there was nothing, sir.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
Oh, 30 degrees north.
90.
90 degrees north?
No, 30 degrees north, 90 east? West? I'm sure that's good enough. I think it's 90 east. Yeah. Every night, huh?
Yep.
Every night.
And we do this every day.
That's strange. Must be a real dream.
Well, he's also
kind of
just afraid of the dark.
Yeah, he's kind of afraid of the
Unlock
dark.
her love's
Or at least
release.
outside dark.
Mm-hmm.
It worked.
He doesn't mind indoor dark.
So he starts to get vigilant until bedtime.
Okay, so the light did shine in,
Kind of cute.
but it was on the horse.
I bet the poor thing could
Wonderbutt.
hardly see out of that
Because
chantron.
there are animals out
Good.
there, but it's dark out.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's too soon for me to do this.
Did you know that the record speed for a rolling corgi is 34 miles per hour? Because that's what they were bred for, is to roll away from predators.
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful.
Wow.
A
34 miles per hour.
South American healer.
To roll.
Baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder if it lost its mother too.
Yep, here we are.
Buddy, it's probably a raccoon.
Wonderbutt.
Every night.
It's literally nothing. There is not a single thing out there.
Wonder. Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
No matter where you stand, these masks
Corky
are
walks up, this is how I roll, and takes off at 34 miles an hour.
animal stories, an omen of death,
yourself.
and sympathy.
You're literally that right there. That right there is you.
This is mine. Is it Cuckoo? I wonder who those two dogs are.
Yeah, it is.
From Colombia. A xenophage.
Okay.
I wonder if these eyes have seen El Dorado. I haven't seen some of these eyes before.
Such an intelligent breed.
Smart dog.
Y'all, literally
And
this
also,
time, he was
this box
being
contains
afraid of the
fur.
reflection of himself
I can't
in the
read
door.
inscription.
Bless.
This is the
Bless
kind
our
of
dog.
armor that the conquistadors
And
wore
our
during
sanity.
the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found.
Death. Wait, sorry, that's what they brought.
A little bit of both.
A statue of an Ariki from the Cook Islands.
I love that it's just, she's always been
21st
like this.
Dynasty. The interior of the sarcophagus is incredibly intricate.
Yep.
This looks Greek? No, Persian. I wonder what she's guarding.
Not the house.
A Persian lioness. But someone stole her head. I wonder what she was looking
Hi,
at.
Franks.
The death mask of Agamemnon, found in Mycenae.
Agamemnon.
An African tribal mask, made of gold. Ashanti, perhaps.
Alright.
No, it is 10.
It is 10?
It is 10.
The
Bat.
great bat's wings unfurl.
Ah. So, do we want... Should I finish this puzzle?
Sure. That way you don't go, what am I doing?
Alright, so I have to get these shield dudes. On these.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
Shocker. Who would have thought?
Does it let you leave it partway through?
Hmm?
Will it let you leave it, like, at a halfway point between any of those circles? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure.
I have a feeling it's gonna bitch and moan when it comes to the puzzle. Oh, I could've... Oh wait, no. I need that. It's actually, like, very forgiving for moving between these.
Okay.
Just gonna put this one over. I wish we would have had something like this in our house.
That's all. That's a classic Jake thing to say. Like, if he were still 10, he would come to me and say, so I had this idea, this really cool thing we should do. No, really, and we can do it. I've thought a lot about how to do it. I know exactly what we need to do. We just need to build some tracks. It's not going to be hard. Yeah, that would have been Jake. See, and he's already still wishing we'd have done something. That's how he was about that alien costume. No, you don't understand. You just mold ahead.
Oh, I think I need to find a shield. And now these books
The
are
Sun
limited.
King, Louis XIV, married Maria Theresa, ending a long-standing war between France and Spain.
Anything? lock.
a shield there. On the wall.
Oh. I don't think she can reach that.
Let's quit her
The
talk.
cup of St. John. The apostle had been given a chalice of poisoned wine, but after his blessing, the poison transformed into a snake, and he drank the wine unharmed. This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Oh. So I have to help the White Queen get out. And that's not by moving these. Nope, it actually will not let me move these anymore. Okay, so this is probably a hint.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did it tell you?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, it's telling me where the queen has to go, but I can't reach her just yet. Let me... Oh, you know what? I probably have to furl the bat wings again. Watch, that does absolutely nothing.
Well, it will look cool. It'll be easy.
Got it. Nothing.
Yeah, Katie?
I'm on Pinterest looking at corgis.
Uh-huh.
They're just booping snoots.
Oh.
And they just...
Ah! Down.
Their snoots are so boopable. Yes, Bobby. I'm coming.
Oh, hold on.
How do you get the ladder in the first place? Says Severity.
Oh, good point. That was this.
Now I can free her.
Smarter than me.
With light, unlock her love's release. Amazing.
Laura, what are you doing in here?
Oh, you know.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
It's a book. Tale of the White Queen.
Dark, and is guarded by bats at midnight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything.
Laura, are you doing your math homework? Yes?
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
right in the
It's
psyche.
always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Dad? Dad? Dad!
Whoops.
You didn't shoot yourself, did you? Leave it.
Please, Dad. Wake up.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's rough, buddy.
Morning.
I had nightmares. I mean, memories.
So,
These things can both
Silver
be
Crown
true.
Mountain?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so these actually have benefits.
Sure do.
Hey, you're getting mouthy.
Jaguar is stealth.
No. Oh, I know.
Sir.
Okay, so
Sir.
this is where we are going to save it for the night. Oh, they don't let you save it in save slot 2 by yourself. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Mom, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks
Happy
for having
birthday.
me. Thank you. Thank you. Fun way to spend my birthday.
All right.
You
so
guys.
We're gonna close it for the night. See you guys Thursday?
I think so.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Good night. And happy birthday to, says Severity.